Salute, Mobtube. We'll have a little discussion here as soon as we get some people in here. I think Common Sense will be joining me. Got to get the earbuds ready. You know how that goes. Let me see. You know my routine, right? I got to get these ready. Let's see if it happens. Wait a minute. Did it work? No. Connected. I don't believe you. All right. I guess so. Let's see. Oh, wow. That happened quick. Look at all this. Michael Hensley, Jesse Roth, Maverick, Otis Driftwood. Yeah, I know we're going to talk about that, Otis, which, listen, I'm not surprised. I fully expected that. I said it on my earlier show, but we're going to talk about it and point out the absurdity of some of these people. And I'll tell you the good part for me. This helped. You know me, guys. I try to rid myself of as many people as possible. Well, this helped me rid myself of a few more. So let's see. Mikey Ritz, Brian Bozak, RPMJ, Pat Duffy. It is, bro. It absolutely is. Dell is my name. Sly Stallone. Clown Girl, Honk Heaven. It's the jacket. Joseph Montanero, Mike Wall, Barry McCockiner. Can't believe MRE is really that bad of a person. I used to be a big fan of his in the beginning, like most people. A lot of us were. Stephen Marinello, let's hear it, FBS. All right, I'll give it to you guys in a minute here. Donald Bishop, Jesse Roth. Mikey Ritz says, FBS, I can't believe you left me in the dark in this one, LOL. It all happened so fast. Sorry, Mikey. Dell is my name, Arthur Stewell. MRE is trying to deny being a white supremacist. How does he explain those tattoos away, though? It's sad to see how many would support racism. Well, we're going to talk about that. We're definitely going to cover all that. Ray Schultz, MRE pretending he doesn't care. Yeah, I know. I know. Otis Driftwood, you can have Hitler on your arm but not be a racist. Only in Mobtube land, where everything is a fantasy and a delusion, and people see what they want to see and hear what they want to hear and deny what's right in front of them. I see it happening with people who I thought I knew well, and I'm like, wow, you know in your heart that this is all true, but you choose to deny it. Why? Because he defends you? He defends your family? Listen, but some of these people also have a problem with, acknowledging certain other things that are part of reality too. Like they're not really sure about some of the people in their own life and what they really were. So this doesn't surprise me. Big Vic 1965, what's up, bro? Patrick Romano Williams, how you doing? If you're new, welcome. Look, I'm gonna wind up repeating names now because I forgot the ones I already mentioned. Frankie Cicero, I can't stop laughing. Let's see. RGD609, why is he hiding in the dark? I wondered the same thing. I don't know. It's very confusing. Bob, certainly a bigot, racist, total denial, and diversion. Yes. Little Hitler is mad at me again, Michael Hensley. Otis Driftwood. But if you throw Tony Pizza a couple of dollars, you're a racist. Yeah, but if you have Hitler on your arm, it's like, not a racist. You got Puerto Ricans, black people in his chat like, nah, I don't believe it. Bro, I looked at his chat. I watched his show for a while. I probably watched the total. It was on and off because I was talking to Shanna and stuff. But I probably watched the total of like 20, 25 minutes. And I saw people in the chat and I saw them, like, oh, look at FBS is dying with all the super chats. Guys, listen, everybody got to make money today. Good. I don't hate. I'm not worried about what anybody else makes, only what I make. So, but they're all in the chat like, oh, this backfired. It backfired. I got the number one troll, the guy who's most concerned on all of Mobtube about his identity being revealed. I got him to show his face tonight. I mean, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's a victory. All these cornballs defending him are showing their true colors. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, shit, I'm dropping it. Hold on, bro. My bad. Wait a minute. I'm all messed up here. Let me see. Oh, shit. All right. Anyone that had a problem with Tony Pizza's racist language but supports MRE with a clear racist ideology are hypocrites. Well, listen, take Jody, for example. She likes to say that what Tony says is racist. You realize that MRE is saying those same words just in Italian, right? You do realize that. I mean, come on. But as long as he defends me, it's all good. That's the way they see it. Those are not prison tattoos. Those were lifestyle choice tattoos. Oh, my God, yeah. What about the flags he had in his house? Oh, my God. But listen, he totally chose to ignore, like, what about the Nazi memorabilia, the swastikas, all that? It's like, you know how it goes. Nothing to see here. You.
Hello?
Oh, you there?
Yo, what up? Hold on a second.
All right.
I don't have the shit hooked up to my thing. 1 second.
All right. Let me see. Georgie Grosso said, FBS, can you back up that? Oh, shit. That he's a snitch or no? Do I know for a fact? No. Absolutely not. Does everything I know about crime and the justice system tell me yes? Of course. I mean, listen, maybe he's not. But then if he's not, some sort of miracle happened. Because in the America I live in, if you get caught with a gun as a felon, you're going to jail. There is no, I heard him say, I bought those guns legally. You can't. You've been a felon for 16 years at this point. Listen, one thing me and MRE have in common is that we caught our first felony case in 2000 and our second felony case in 2016. And let me tell you, if I tried to buy a gun in 2016, I was going to prison for a minimum of 5 years. So what do you think? What's up, Common Sense?
What's up, my man? What's good, bro?
Chilling, man. Let me read your text.
Interesting, yeah, interesting day, man. This shit is fucking crazy.
I know, bro. Oh no, it's all down. Yeah, bro, I got you, bro.
Yeah,
We'll just talk a little
yeah.
bit. Let me see. Brian
So what?
Bozak, FBS. Huh? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, I know this guy was like live, and I mean, I caught a couple of it. I missed most of it, but I'm just really confused, man, at the response from people. Like, I don't know, I don't know about other people, but like, honestly, man, this. I'm just keeping it 100, dude. Like the guy has Hitler tattooed on his arm with SS lightning bolt helmets and Nazis and fucking other racist stuff on his arm. I just don't understand that. I'm just really confused right now, man. It's really weird, bro.
Listen, man, it's like I was saying a minute ago. One thing I learned about Mobtube, bro, is up is down, left is right. The bad guys are the good guys, and the good guys are the bad guys. I just sat here and listened to this guy say he hates mob groupies, followed immediately by they helped their families. They provided clothes to kids for school. They were heroes, basically. I mean, so I don't know. That sounds like a mob groupie to me, but what do I know? I don't know, bro. I just know everything is backwards.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm learning today that a lot of stuff that I thought was, I don't know, unacceptable is now acceptable or something. I don't know. I'm just really confused, bro, to be honest with you, dude. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. You know, I did hear that. That's the part I did catch on. I heard he was explaining these guns that he was getting or whatever, but the the thing that I read online or whatever, it said that he got raided by the ATF because he was a felon in possession of firearms based on photos that they saw on Instagram or some social media account. That's why they raided him. But he also had drugs at his house, narcotics.
Yeah.
But he's not talking about the narcotics that were at the house that day. And it said in 2000 he was a convicted felon for manufacturing narcotics. But he said it was weed, but weed is still a felony. But weed's not a narcotic, so you wouldn't get sentenced for possession of narcotics. It would have just been either weed or a controlled substance. So I don't know, man.
Listen, my first drug delivery felony case was for marijuana, bro. It doesn't matter, marijuana or methamphetamine or heroin or cocaine. It's a felony, so you can't own a gun after that. So if you own guns, you're breaking federal law. In most states, you're breaking state law. There's no such thing as buying guns legally. And yeah, somebody pointed out that he had a Confederate flag on one of the guns. Listen, I went through his interests on his Facebook, and a lot of it is stuff like that: Confederates, Southern heritage, a lot of weird shit that doesn't seem like it would fit a guy from Providence, but it's all him. So there's a lot of Confederate flag shit. There's a lot of German stuff, German, the Nazis, shit like that he takes interest in. So it's not really a conversation, bro. Like, listen, he's going to go on because he has no choice. He's going to show his face, which I actually, you know what? I actually give him a little credit for just saying fuck it and showing his face.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
hilarious. It's hilarious to watch him talk, though, because that fucking voice does not match that face by any stretch of the imagination. But then again, it wouldn't match any face. It's just, I don't know, bro. Like, he's going to go on no matter what. He's going to defend himself and say, this is not true. This is not true. This is not true. And people that don't want it to be true are going to deny it right along with him. You know what I mean? People that are big fans of and supporters on their show and stuff, they're going to do the same fucking thing. They're going to say, no, it's all bullshit. He's not a racist. I had somebody earlier who I spoke to, and this person said to me, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and let him explain. I understand, but how do you explain away a Hitler tattoo? How do you explain having a major fucking gun case as a felon and all charges, including, by the way, the drugs, were dismissed? I have the screenshot. So how do the drugs get dismissed? You said the guns were somehow purchased legally. Let's just say in Bizarro world that's possible. What about the guns? They were or the drugs.
Well,
I mean, they were legal too.
Here's one thing too that's a little that I maybe I need to hear the rest of the story, but I really don't think even if I heard the rest of it, it would add up, because he's saying all the guns were legal and stuff, and they I think he said maybe his ex said something or whatever. I don't really know. Somebody said something about him holding guns in the thing. The reason that the arrest says that the ATF went there is because he was a felon and he was posting pictures with guns. That's why he got raided. Like, if you had legal guns and you weren't a felon, why would they raid you? How could they get a warrant for legal guns? They wouldn't be able to.
No, of course not. No.
If you if you purchase guns at a store, you purchase them legally, whatever. That means that those are yours in your possession. You own them. They're yours. They're not illegal guns. You bought them legally, so they know that you have them, correct? Because you're not a felon. But then why would you get raided for having guns that are legal if you aren't a felon? It would not happen. That doesn't make any sense.
No, absolutely not. They would listen. If somebody reported you and said this guy has guns in his house, they'd say, okay, this is America. Is there a reason why he shouldn't? And then if you explain that he's a felon, they'll check that out, and then they'll raid you as a felon in possession of a firearm. Exactly. They don't just say, oh, he's practicing his Second Amendment right, let's call the ATF. That doesn't happen, bro. So listen, common sense, bro. I don't know how you look at it, but I know this. Bro, if you have Hitler tattooed on your arm, okay, if the law enforcement who raided you and the newspapers who are covering it are saying that you were in possession of Nazi regalia and all this different stuff, and you had all these things, swastikas, Nazi flags, all this shit. Guess what? Yes, the reporters lie and shit a lot. I had somebody try to play that game with me earlier, but you know what? The bottom line is law enforcement. Let me tell you how reporters get their stories about local crime and shit. They go down to police precincts and police departments, okay? And they go through files. They are allowed to do that. And they'll pick recent cases and they'll decide what they want to do a story on. So the fucking news didn't make this shit up. The news reported what's in the fucking police report. So if the police report says you had swastikas and all these Nazi flags and all this, they're just taking that from a police report. You had it. You absolutely had it. So what are you doing in possession of all? And then he said he took the guns and he put Nazi symbols on the guns and stuff. Well, what is it about you that makes people bring their guns to you to get them Nazi'd the fuck out? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even know anybody that would ask me for, hey, do you have a nice rifle or shotgun I could get? I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I could probably find something for you. No, but listen, dude, it has to have a swastika or a Confederate flag on it, or I don't want it.
Well,
Like,
it's even more bizarre because it's like they picked this guy to go to. They knew he was the guy to get their fucking gun all customized in Nazi symbols and shit. Like, bro, let's go to Nick, bro. He's got the swastikas and all that shit already, bro. He could hook you up. What the fuck are you into? What are you involved in? Who are you?
and
You're
listen,
obviously a known white supremacist.
and I don't even know, like, I don't even care about the other stuff. Like, I'm talking about like this Nazi thing. You know what I mean? Like that to me, dude, is like, I, it's 2022, whatever, dude. Like, like, I don't know. I don't even know a tattoo artist that would tattoo that on somebody unless you were one of those people, dude. Just being honest. Like, I know dudes that
Oh,
would
I
turn
know.
people down if they wanted some racist shit done to them. As a matter of fact, I used to do UFC, dude. I used to train and shit like that, right? So I follow a lot of this stuff closely, and I know a lot of different guys, right? I know
Yeah.
people that were gonna get contracts and do deals, dude, to fight professionally, dude, that had fucking anything that they deemed racist and shit. They wouldn't even be able to sign a contract or get down, dude, because that would reflect the company and shit that they worked for. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's not
absolutely.
something acceptable that anybody would have on their body, dude. And I really, even if you were like, oh, this is just a piece of art, it's like, but you have a piece of art of Adolf Hitler in an SS helmet right behind it, and then you got a Nazi swastika on your other arm and Nordic ruin tribal signals that talk about the original race and all that stuff on there. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm
That's like,
like, I
bro.
honestly think I'm insane lately, dude. To be completely honest with you, I think I'm fucking nuts because everything that I think is rational isn't, and I'm out to lunch, bro. I don't get it.
No, you're involved in a genre here that's made up of fucking lunatics and bad people. So the majority are bad people. So when you're doing the right thing or you have the right opinion, they will make you think you're fucking crazy because so many of them will come out
Yeah.
with the wrong opinion and support the bad guy. Bro, look at that chat. Look who it was filled with, bro. People that are dick riders that don't want to get on his bad side, and people that listen, quite honestly, no matter how you look at it, as long as you're willing to bash me, certain people will support you, and it's filled with those people too. Every other fucking comment
And
had FBS in it.
well, this is the other thing too. Not only that, but just think about this, right? It goes with the whole, like, derangement syndromes and stuff, whatever, dude. People went after Tony Pizza, right? For using a
Mhm.
vile word and calling somebody a really derogatory term. You know what I mean? That was offensive to a lot of people, and a lot of people took this seriously and called this guy out for it, right? Could you imagine if Tony Pizza had those tattoos, dude?
Oh, I
What would they be
know.
saying about him then?
Oh my!
What did they
Fuck
say
that!
about Sammy? What did
Imagine,
they say
bro.
about Sammy with the Odin tattoo of the Aryan Brotherhood on his thing, dude? And called him out for that. I don't get it, man. I'm confused, bro. I'm honestly,
Bro,
I'm like, I don't get it. I'm
imagine if
sorry, I
I
don't.
had that tattoo. Imagine if
Oh,
I
are you
had it.
kidding me, dude? That's what I'm saying. That's what, you know what I mean? Like, dude.
All the same
Well,
people defending him would be attacking me. Bay 8th, Jody, Jeff Nadeau, all those people. Hang on one sec. Mustache Pete, 499, bro. Not to get off topic, but I was lying today when I went on SoFlo to defend you and say NB took part in doxing you after. Oh, were you lying? Doxing you after Bloody Face. No, no, no. NB, the minute Certified Sloth put out my last name, NB grabbed it and posted it on her channel. And she had 10 times the subs as him. So you were not lying, Mustache Pete. Sis said, what's tonight's happening? Well, a whole bunch of stuff. But thank you, sis. I got that package today, and thank you so much. Those are some fucking great books. A couple of them I have, but most of them I don't. So I'm going to send you an email thanking you too, but I appreciate you. And one thing, common sense, bro. Minnesota Fats is in here saying things like your theories mean nothing. Now, listen, if you want to call my theory that he ratted nothing, that's fine because I cannot prove it 100%. All common sense, and I'm not just talking about the guy, tells you that he did. But fine, you want to be in denial, deny it. My theory, how about my theory on his Hitler tattoo? That's not a theory, right? How do you explain that away? How do you explain that not only there's a Hitler tattoo, there's newspapers and news agencies reporting that he's a white supremacist and a neo-Nazi, and he has all the stuff. He even just admitted, even though he tried to, skate past why he had all this Nazi shit, he did admit that he would put this stuff on guns for people. So why would
yeah.
they come to him? What is that? That theory means nothing, Minnesota Fats. Okay. Go over to his channel, bro. Hang out there. All right, go ahead,
Yeah.
bro. What are you going to say, common sense?
Nah, man, I'm just honestly like I don't know. I'm just like disappointed in people that I thought I, I'm at a loss for words, bro. I don't understand this, man. I'm sorry, I just don't, dude. I don't get it. I just
I
do not
know,
get it,
man.
bro. And Minnesota fans, like, listen, yeah, you're right, dude. Honestly, man, it is what it is, dude. But people have been attacked on here and done all kinds of crazy shit, and then stuff comes on, and like people just overlook some things, and then other people, if they had that same stuff, they would be bringing them to the gauntlet to be fucking executed over it. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, like, if people don't have the same belief as me, I'm sorry, but I won't hang out with a person that has tattoos or I think is a racist or anything, even if whatever and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I wouldn't associate or be around those people. I'm sorry, but that's just me personally. Other people, hey, do what you want, dude. You know what I mean? But that's just not for me, dude. It's not my cup of tea, bro. You know?
Yep. No, I hear you, bro. Is it all right? You want to stay on, or do you got to go?
No, no, no. I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right. I thought Gunsmoke was joining us, but I don't know what happened. I thought we'd have a discussion here, but it's all good. Listen, bro. All I know, man, is listen. I don't blame him for sticking around. I don't know why he would run away. So I actually give him a little bit of credit for sticking around, and now he can show his face. So maybe that gives him a little more freedom. But there definitely was a reason why he wanted to be hidden. And I think this is the reason. I think there's two reasons. I think that there's a possibility he's an informant, and I think that he's there's no denying he's a white supremacist. Okay. Listen to all the things he says, the racist rants he goes on. And like I said, guys, go to Damian Argenti's channel, check out his videos, watch the videos of him and Nick MRE trashing Jewish people and talking about killing Jewish people and everything else. You could see it with your own eyes.
Yeah. I think I even heard something like, this is good old German stock Nordic pride or some shit like I don't know. I heard some weird shit like that. I thought too that he fucking
he said
said.
it, bro. He said it in the beginning of the one video, Nordic pride and all that. Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
And then in the other video, he's talking about the Kabbalah, and he's yelling at a Jewish girl on TV and saying this is what started World War II, bro. It's it's bizarre.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It really is.
It's crazy, bro. Fucking insane, dude. Gosh. Yeah, man, this is just some next level shit, bro.
Yep.
Disappointed. Not surprised, but just disappointed, to say the least, and that's an understatement, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Jimmy the Calandra, you want to jump on, bro? You want to grab the link? It's up to you. Have a little open discussion tonight. See what people think. You know what I mean? Even though it really doesn't matter. What this comes down to, bro, is this. What it comes down to, bro. Thank you, Mike Wall. What it comes down to is, the people that like him and support him are going to continue to like him and support him. They will make excuses and they will let him just manipulate them and lie this away. The people that know better, they'll continue not to support him, and they'll feel however they feel. That's it, bro. It's just like politics. It's just like politics. It's just like, Trump and Biden, whatever. They can have a debate. The people who like Trump are going to say Trump won the debate no matter what. The people that like Biden are going to say he won the debate no matter what. So this is what it is, bro. And listen, this helped me a lot, man, because there's a couple of people in my life I was on the fence with. Okay. And I wanted to see how they reacted to this. Because let me tell you something. I'm no fucking racist, bro. And I'm certainly no fucking white supremacist. And I would never in my fucking life be associated with one under any circumstances. So the people in that chat that I saw saying, giving him props and cheering him on and saying nothing has changed and you're still good with me, blocked. Those people, which a lot of them I didn't speak to anymore anyway, but now you're blocked. So you can't even get a hold of me. You can't send me any text messages. You can't call me. It just helped me rid myself of a few more people because, listen, if you're associated with a scumbag, you are a scumbag yourself.
Yeah, I agree. 100%, dude.
Yeah,
and I just asked myself, at the end of the day, the last time I ever heard of somebody having a Nazi memorabilia in their house was Mark Furman. He used to have like ornaments, he used to hang on his tree, dude. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about right now, dude. I don't know any other person I've ever heard or seen that has Nazi memorabilia, dude. To be honest with you, like who would even want to possess something like that? It takes
It's
a certain
weird.
type of person, dude. In my opinion, dude. You know what I mean?
It's weird, bro. Yeah, yeah, it certainly does, man. Yeah, Carlos. Yeah, Carlos. Listen, I've been going easy. I haven't been saying anything about Carlos, but bro, you're Puerto Rican, bro, and you're very proud of it, which you should be. He's a white supremacist, bro. No matter what he says to you on screen or in a chat, he fucking hates you. You realize that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this is very odd, man. This is what I used to say to black Trump voters and shit. You do realize that he fucking hates you, right? Like it's this is all very, very bizarre. It's very strange, bro. But I can't say I'm surprised. I am a little bit surprised at certain people, but for the most part, no. I expected exactly this. Wait a minute, Goatsy, I am correct. What doesn't make you a racist? Let me see. I can't wait to hear this.
What is it?
This Goatsy guy said you are correct. It doesn't make you a racist. What doesn't? Some of those flags are not World War II. They're hate group banners. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So what do you mean it does not make you? Oh, but he put a button there. But some of those hate flags. All right. Well, listen. Then I think you just made my point for me.
Like, I don't understand how anybody could make a case for having arguably one of the most evil, radical, racist people tattooed on their arm, and people are just like, "Oh, that's a great tattoo you got there." You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
I should get one. I should get one tomorrow, dude. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
You
It's
know?
weird. It's weird, man. I don't get. And this is the guy. I want to make something clear. This is a guy who I believe makes fun of me for having an omerta tattoo. He's got Hitler on his arm.
I got an idea, bro. Chris, I got an idea, dude.
What?
You should get that covered up, dude, with a
What?
big Hitler piece, bro.
Well, listen, it's acceptable by all these people, right? They'll be like, "That doesn't make you racist. It's only Hitler. It's
I think
only
that
the guy
I think that's a good idea.
responsible for more, one of the most one of the worst
Genocides.
atrocities in
Yeah.
world history."
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think the only people that killed more people than Hitler, or the only person that killed more people than Hitler, is God when he flooded the earth. I think that's about it. So
Dude, I know for a fact, dude, tattoo artists would not tattoo that shit on people, dude. I'm telling you right now.
bro, it's He said the tattoo is supposed to be a World War II memorial or mural. Yeah, well, he's got that right. It certainly is. He's just on the wrong side of World War II. Holy
Yeah.
this is
The only thing he's missing is an ashtray, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! Yeah, I know.
I mean, seriously.
Oh, good point, Carmine asked. My bad.
I don't know, man. I'm just
Exposed SS says closeted gay men can't be racist. Oh shit! Listen, bro, I don't know what to make of it. Gunsmoke is going to be joining us.
Oh yeah, he's coming on, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, because I want to talk.
I saw Josie. Hold on, I saw Josie make a comment that said this is what I heard her say, dude, and I'm just confused. She said, I think it said something like, "MRE, I know you're not a racist because you treated me well," and then 5 comments later, but I'm just really confused about your tattoos? Question mark. Like, you think?
Yeah,
like, yeah, me too.
Confusing? The Hitler one or the Hitler one?
Right. Or the Nazi symbol on his right arm with the fucking, what these things are called is the German Nazis took them over. They're called Nordic runes, RUNES. And what they are, the Nazis adopted these symbols and they all have meanings. And the one that he has on his right outer bicep area is one that is it's something about like I don't know exactly what it's called. It's something with a and it's about like the heritage and the original land, like from our Father, which is right under Jesus Christ. Which I'll be honest with you, I really don't think that's what Jesus had in mind. You know what I mean?
No.
But hey, I don't know.
I want to bring something else up that Jody said because she's brilliant. These guys do this. See, I feel bad for Gunsmoke. Jody, you're a fucking moron. So are you, MRE, and anybody who says something like this. This is just like when they say I drag Shanna on. Jody, MRE, let me tell you something. Gunsmoke is a 36-year-old grown man with a fucking mind of his own. But see, anytime Gunsmoke does anything, these fucking clowns say, oh, FBS uses him, Jimmy uses him. Oh, they made him do that first. They don't have balls. Bro, Gunsmoke makes his own choices. He makes his own choices. What the fuck are you talking about? But eventually, hopefully, he'll pop on here and he can tell you goddamn well. I would never push him into that. I would never do something like that ever. That would have to be Gunsmoke's choice. So, you know what I mean? This is something that was, there was a few people in on it together. That's all. You blame who you want. But MRE said one thing that is correct. We did not dox him. He said that. He said FBS didn't dox me, and he knows Gunsmoke didn't dox him. This is shit. If anything, Damian Argenti doxed him. He had videos up of the fucking guy. And, this is information that's been online and shit for some time. So there was no doxing that went on here. Okay.
Well, Panisi apparently in his community tab 5 or 6 months ago put a picture of him up with his Doberman that said, I lost a dear friend or something. I just looked at it after he said named Bruno, and it was a picture of him holding his Doberman in front of a church or something like that.
Oh, really?
And he said, oh, people just didn't look. It's like, nah, I'm not subbed to John Panisi's channel. I don't fucking watch the guy or talk to him or have anything to do with the guy, dude. So I'm not on his community tab or looking on his page, dude, nor would I really care because I wasn't around looking for any of it because I really don't care, dude. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, dude, when shit comes out and it's like this, dude, then you start looking like, dude, what the fuck? Like, is this for real right now? And then you're just like, wow, bro, like, this is fucking insane, dude,
I know, bro. I know. Neil Costantino said, so you're a fanboy that drove by gangsters' homes, but gangsters sat down in MRE's kitchen, LMAO? Yeah, listen. First of all, I told you about my family's history, my grandfather, and who he was best friends with, okay? I'm not just some kid. I had these people, in my family's lives, just like fucking MRE did. Okay, I'm talking about my grandfather's best friend was a captain in the Genovese family, directly under Vincent the Chin Gigante. It's fucking ridiculous. My aunt was involved with these people. My father knew people. All right, there, he makes fun because I told a story that when we would drive past places like the Bergen and shit, my dad would point out, like John Jr. standing out front and shit. I still remember seeing John Jr. as a kid. I could tell you exactly what he was wearing. Okay, I remember it. You remember these things. Now, what MRE was right about is he said, my dad doing that fucked up my psychosis. And that's a fact, bro. MRE's got me on that. There's no doubt. I don't know what made my dad think it would be cool to point out criminals and tell me about gangster life and the mafia when I was 5. I have no fucking idea. But it definitely made me want to grow up and be a criminal. So I would have rather, he hadn't done that. That's what but I don't blame it on that. You know what I mean? I grew up and made my own decisions. So he's got a point there, though. That'll definitely fuck a kid up. Like, you shouldn't take your 11-year-old to the movies to see Goodfellas. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But hey, that's how I was raised. Can't do nothing about it. But yeah, bro, listen, you got a good point. Common sense. What you said earlier is you could take everything else away. What this really will always come down to, because there's one fact on here that's undeniable. The guy is a white supremacist. Okay. Now, when Josie says things like, oh, you defended me, well, because she's a black lady. Oh, and by the way, I love how MRE referred to black people as colored people. What the fuck century are we in, bro?
And the other day when he was arguing with Veal or something like that, Veal said, that he thought he was a racist, and he's asking him why, and he's like, oh, he used to call black people like basketball Americans, and he's like, oh, they like being called that. They're good at sports. That's not racist. And it's like, all right, okay, like,
bro.
All right.
As far to answer the questions about why he is cool with Jody and people like Carlos and stuff, listen, every racist I ever met will tell you one thing about themselves when you call them racist. I have black friends. I'm not a racist. I have black friends. Listen, everybody has a few black friends, even every racist. That doesn't mean that as a whole, he doesn't think that you should be exterminated. Okay, he's got the guy on his arm. He's got the regalia, the memorabilia, the flags. Okay, this is his choice. This means white supremacy. That means that all other races are inferior. That's the way they see it. Okay, so this is the kind of shit he believes in his mind and in his heart. It's on his fucking arm. It's in his bedroom. It's in his house. The police found it all. Okay, so if you deny it, whether this is Angel Gotti or Carlos Muniz or any fucking thing else, you deny that he's a white supremacist, you're doing it only because it benefits you in some way. And the bottom line is you're okay being buddies with a white supremacist. So, you know what? I'm not being buddies with you.
And this sucks, man, because I actually like Carlos, man. You know what I mean? I've always gotten along with this guy. I've always been cool, man. I'm just a little bit disappointed in some people that, you know what I mean, I thought would have at the very least, asked questions and then, you know, wanted an answer, man. But nobody even is like asking anything. It's just like, oh, that's the story. Oh, okay, cool, great. No problem, man. Like, what? You know? What?
Yep.
It's just unbelievable. And Bobby, I see you in the chat, man. Weren't you just in MRE's chat giving him a thumbs up and saying what's up and doing all that? That's the other thing. And I like Bobby. I think that's Bobby. Is that the same Bobby Barbarian? He's a good dude. I talk to this guy, you know, all the time, bullshit with him, going back and forth, dude. Like, and I like this kid, dude. Now I'm just confused. I'm like, what was that about? I don't know. What, like, shit is crazy, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody just said Hitler had Jews who worked for him. Yeah, he did. He killed them afterwards. But yeah, Joey D said not only white people are racist, some of you are blind. Joey D, you're not telling me nothing new. I agree. Some of the most racist people I ever met were black and Mexican and everything else. There's no doubt about it. But it doesn't take away from the fact that if you are a white supremacist, you are by nature racist. That's it.
Do you have the picture of the two pictures people in the chat are asking if you have the photos of the tattoos, like the arm tattoos?
Arm tattoos. Oh.
They're asking in the chat. They said they don't know where to find it. Can you put it up or something?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Do me a favor. You guys take over for a minute. I'll find the pictures and I'll put them up.
All right. What's up, guys?
Oh, Gunpowder Dan. What's up, brother?
Gunpowder Dan. The Doxa. Well,
Gunsmoke. Listen, you're not under duress right now, are you?
Not
I'm
really.
not your captor. I don't have any power over you, right? You're your own man.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Did I use you, Gunsmoke? Did I use you in any way, or even encourage you to make that video? Because I in some way was afraid to.
No, I took it upon myself to make that video, and then you told me to take it down because the guy's a sick fuck. Once we got more information on the guy that he builds pipe bombs and shit like that, you know, it's like, yo, this guy's a sick fuck, bro. Why don't you take that down?
How about that, Jody? How about that, MRE?
And,
yeah, I don't use my fucking friend. Okay, I told Gunsmoke when he originally put it up at 3:30 in the morning, he should take it down. Then we talked about it in the afternoon, and he said he wanted to put it back up, and I said, you know what? You're right. Fuck it, put it back up. Who cares? So no, I don't use people, and I'm not. Listen, I got the biggest balls on Mobtube, so I'm not afraid to fucking do anything myself.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't know. I didn't want to come on here and spike the football and shit, you know. Like common sense told me to shut the fuck up earlier, but look, it wasn't my forte. It wasn't my cup of tea what I did there, you know. That's not what I came on YouTube to do, you know. I never had no malicious intent on people and to attack people, and he knows that, but he still chose to attack me and support the people who doxed me and threatened to kill me and all this other shit. He gives them wrenches. He supports them. He was okay with it. Nobody fucking gave a fuck when I got doxed. Nobody was up in arms for me, you know. And my address was out there, my name, my fucking telephone numbers, all that shit. You know, I got doxed worse than anybody on this fucking YouTube. And I complained the least. I kept my mouth shut. See, what I should have done when I first started getting attacked, I should have just opened up my mouth because that's what people want to hear anyway. You know, but I try to do the right thing and, you know, don't respond, you know, just let it'll just disappear. But they kept going. They doxed me anyway. They threatened to kill me anyway. They ridiculed me anyway. So what was the point? I would have had double the subs if I would have just started trashing these guys from the get-go. You know, but that wasn't my cup of tea.
That's not. Yeah, that's not you, though.
But then they want to play the victim now. I was the victim the whole time, and now they want to play the victim. You know, they don't like it when it happens to them. You know, so,
right.
And I saw a few flip floppers in there. I heard what you said earlier, so I saw a few flip floppers myself, and they're in here now. But
Well, that's why I said, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just disappointed, man. To be honest with you, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I guess when, you know, unfortunately, like when stuff like this comes out, you know, people's, I don't know if you say true colors or just, you know, what they are. I don't even really know how to explain it because I honestly don't understand it, bro. And I'm not ever going to be able to rationalize it, and that's just me. But, you know, I mean, this guy, you know, I never even talked about this guy. You know what I mean? I haven't bothered him. I haven't gone in his chat. I haven't said anything, dude. And then out of the blue, the guy just comes on and attacks me for, you know, 45 minutes or an hour. Just like, dude, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? Like, but that's what they all do is they go out and attack anybody that fucking doesn't want to, you know, join the group and go and bash a bunch of people that they don't like, dude. If you are, then you're public enemy number one, dude. It's just like, dude, I don't know, dude.
I never hated the guy, bro, and he had all this hatred for me because I supported Jimmy and FBS, I guess. But I supported the hell out of the guy in the beginning, man. I mean, I praised him everywhere I went. You know, I talked good about him. Turned out he was a piece of shit. But
well, what did you mean earlier when you said common sense told you to shut the fuck up?
Well, he was like, "Don't say that because people are gonna misinterpret what you're saying." You know, like it wasn't my forte to do what I did. You know, it wasn't my cup of tea. But look, I did it. I mean, it was going to come out anyway. Other people were going to have it anyway. It was already out. You know, it was already on Jimmy's Instagram. So, I mean, it was already coming out. So why not me? Why not let me get some, you know, whatever, you know, put up a video and be a part of it, you know, because that's what he did to me, you know.
Look, I'm on here twice.
The fuck? I was like, who the fuck is that? I thought it was your brother.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I can't remove myself.
You motherfucker. Hurry up. I don't like this widescreen shit. Yeah.
There we go.
I agree with you. I agree with you, sis, on that comment. Yeah, I'm shocked and not much shocked to me. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's shocking. You know, I'm still shocked, bro. I mean, when I heard about this last night, I was like, oh my God, you know. He says we paid for it or the FBI and shit. Yeah, we're going to the FBI. No, it was actually some weirdo, I guess, who knows him. You know, some anonymous person who just sent what was it, an email, whatever the fuck it was, laying out the whole shit. I guess they knew him or something. I don't know.
But, yeah. Here's the tattoos, bro. You guys want to see them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Here's one.
The IRA, yeah. Terrorist organization. Go on.
Yeah, right under that red banner is a swastika. You guys see it? It's turned sideways.
No, that's a neo-Nazi symbol. That's a neo-Nazi symbol. That Z right there.
Yeah, it's a swastika, dude.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but you can also use the top two lines as it too. You know what I mean? It's like it's like a double one. And that one on the left, that it's a almost like a Pisces, like a Christian looking symbol right there. That's another neo-Nazi symbol right there. You know what I mean? I don't know. So you know, people are gonna try to explain this dude. Then hey, whatever, man. You know. I'm good. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. You know? I'm all set.
So that's Hitler there with a skull face, I guess. I guess a zombie Hitler. And then behind him, you'll notice the SS helmet with the skull.
Yeah.
I guess that's
that's just a World War II tattoo, Gunsman. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
you don't know?
I know.
Listen, bro. Common sense, bro. Listen, all you guys. This is not, I think people need to understand, okay? Maybe a lot of people, maybe even everybody has a little racism in them or anything. It could probably be argued that. But listen, people don't get their arms covered in things like this when it's not a deep fucking set of beliefs. Like, you believe this stuff to your core. You idolize Adolf Hitler. These are things that are so important to you that you put probably thousands of dollars worth of tattoo work into. I mean, this is something you made a part of your fucking body. They make fun of me putting omerta on my fucking arm.
The irony, right?
Yeah, bro. Because you know why? Because I was a criminal who never, ever, ever told on no fucking buddy. I never became a rat. I was a stand-up guy always. Okay, and I still am. So I put Omerta on my arm because I believe in it that much. Forget about, I don't want to hear, oh, you're friends with Jimmy. Listen, I got this tattoo when I was still in the street doing my fucking thing. I was a criminal then. I'm not anymore. Okay. But they make fun of me for that. And that's a true, I believe that's a good belief to have. Okay. But they're not going to say a fucking word about this. It's unfucking real, bro. What's going on in this?
I just think
in this
they're in
genre
shock,
with
bro.
these
They
people.
gotta let it settle in, the reality of it. I don't think they really understand the ramifications. You didn't even show everything, you know. I mean, you.
Oh my God.
They haven't even seen everything. So.
Oh my God, bro. That's what they don't realize is how much more we have, bro. Like how much more we actually have.
I mean, I'm glad he showed his face though and came out and said the shit was real because people were saying, "Oh, it's a fake, it's phony. You could doctor that."
Yeah, how do you stupid asses feel? The people that were in Gunsmoke's
Right.
comment section, like one video isn't going to prove it to me. This isn't him. Oh, good editing job,
Yeah,
guys. This
give
goes
him
to
more
show
credit than what you know.
you
Yeah.
guys that left those comments. Thank you, MRE, because you made a fool out of some of your subscribers who were so sure. Okay, they knew for a fact that this couldn't possibly be you and that Gunsmoke was lying, and we just did an editing job. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
This is why you guys speak too soon and make asses out of yourselves. We wouldn't put something like that up
If it wasn't the real deal.
Yeah, there's no fucking way.
I'm not like some fucking asshole troll like the rest of these idiots.
Nah.
But yeah. FBS demands receipts.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hold on, bro. Let me see something. Did I read? I had a super chat up on the screen. Did I fucking read it?
I don't think so.
I feel. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Shit.
Oh yeah. I read that one. Hold on.
That part, homie.
I think Common Sense might have passed out.
No, I'm here, bro. I was reading
Tank,
comments.
$5. Okay, $5. Thank you very much, Rick the Tank. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, that part.
So we got 226 people right now,
Damn.
bro. So everybody, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. That includes Gunsmoke the Don's channel as well, and throw money, okay? And if you got a minute, hit the notification bell, guys, please. I'd appreciate it. You guys know Gunsmoke the Don's Cash App if anybody would like to donate, and mine is obviously available.
Thank you, much appreciated. Thank you.
I think Gunsmoke has earned it.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's called. Receipts.
They're threatening to kill me again already. They're already threatening to kill me over there and all this other shit.
Who is?
Fucking idiots in the chat over there. I took some screenshots. I got their names. I know who they are. So
yeah, I mean, like that's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's how they do it. You know.
Yeah.
Some fucking
Larry Librick.
Yeah.
Larry Librick, yes, those are MRE's tattoos, bro. That's a fact. He won't even deny that. So wait a minute, hold on. Who threatened to kill you? Somebody in the chat? Who was it?
A few people, not this chat, and the other chat, the other Jagoff's chat.
All right, did you screenshot it so if they show up, you can
Yeah, I got the screenshot.
Leave them in a puddle of blood, and then you got proof that you knew they were coming. All right.
Exactly.
Good. Yeah, that's bro. That's the best thing they could do.
Here. We keep receipts.
Yeah, that's called pulling a Joe and BK. Make everybody aware of what the crime you're about to commit right before you commit it. It's you're doing us a big favor. Nobody's gonna do a fucking thing, bro. And besides, MRE himself said we didn't dox him. Okay, he knows we. So, what?
There's a name in here. Mine Reich exposed SS. They're already starting with this shit, bro. They're quick, man.
How did anybody get his tattoo? Oh, Larry. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you didn't see. Everything that took place. If you go to Gunsmoke's channel and watch his video from today, it's called Exposed. You'll see MRE was caught with a bunch of guns and stuff, and the newspapers put pictures of him, and they're pictures of him. Those tattoos are straight from a newspaper, so they're his.
Yeah. I mean, he's not denying it. I give him that, man.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird that he's sitting in the dark, but you know.
I don't know what that's about. Philadelphia, the fact that Angel stayed in his chat the whole time, why I called her out on this dude, I lost all respect for her. Well, listen, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on. I lost a lot of respect for a lot of people tonight, man. A lot of people, let me tell you. This is fucking, it's nuts, bro. What you're willing to say, yeah, this is my friend right here, not me. And you know what? I'll gladly be the one on here with, whatever you want to call me, the most hated, whatever you want to call me, and I'll have the smallest circle possible. I told you before, that's how I prefer it anyway. So listen, you guys keep saying he's the most hated and all that. Guess what? I'm the one that's not friends with the white supremacist. Okay, I'm the one that's not friends with a guy that's obviously a bad dude in general. All right, and I'm proud of it. I don't want no part of him. So yeah, check it out, Larry. You'll see what we're talking about, bro. There's a whole story and everything behind it. FBS, you now know why he hated that picture of his hands. Oh, of course, yeah. My Ricky Inexperience says you figured me out. Frankie Cicero said this made my day.
Yeah.
MRE makes pipe bombs with dildos. Pebbles, he is sitting in the dark probably because his background probably has swastikas all over it. Well, he did admit finally, though, that was him in the Bobby Luisi video, which we all knew. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Give me in Gunsmoke. Like the minute after it fucking happened, we're like, yeah, that's him, bro.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, he denied it, but at least he admitted to it now. So now we know why he was quiet with Luisi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say something? Common sense?
No, I was just gonna say, I said I noticed that he had, admitted that was him now, because for the last few months he's done like that wasn't me, it was all doctored, you know what I mean? And it was like, we were like, no, I'm pretty sure that was you, man. To be honest with you, like it was pretty obvious, man.
Yeah.
But that's like the thing now, even with the other one that got put up, and they're still trying to be like, that's not him. Everybody's like, that's not him. And now his video is like, oh, it's me, dude. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
I know. RGD609, thank you very much for the cash out, my friend. I appreciate you.
These people got good comments.
I appreciate you very much. What?
I like the comments in here tonight. It's nice.
Let me see. Let me get down here.
Choose some good ones.
I was trashing MRE before I knew he was a racist rat.
Kudos to you.
MRE said it was him in Luisi's video. Yeah, he did. From a right-wing newspaper at that. Yeah, listen. He's got a lot of that shit over there, like on his interests. A lot of disturbing shit. Like he's a far right-winger. Obviously, that's what white supremacists are. They're far right wingers. And that's what he is, bro. Like, if I put up his interests, and maybe I will at some point, if I put them up, I mean, that's all it is. It's the Catholic Church. It's, goddamn, it's Roman and, Roman history and some Greek mythology. And then it's all a bunch of dog stuff. And then Mob Talk Radio. But there's a lot of Southern heritage stuff, Confederate flag shit. He follows all kinds of pages about the Confederacy and stuff like that. So there's a lot of weird shit that goes on.
Yeah, I know. Damn, I wanted to look at it, but me and my wife, none of us have fucking Facebook, so I can't even click on anything. All I can see is on the main page, it just says like about, and it says Vafanculo on the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Vafanculo. Yeah, that's not a giveaway or nothing.
Yeah.
Jesse Roth, $4.99. I'm getting more mad seeing his tattoos. Trust me, me too. Me too. And thank you for that super chat.
Mr. Softy. Oh my god.
Mr. And I'm just saying, all these people that went after fucking, Tony for making a statement, like, at least I didn't see Tony rolling up with shit like that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy, bro.
I don't know who's worse, but
yeah. But this guy Nicky, the Cuban guy there was,
that Tony, okay,
calling him a racist and all this stuff, and then he was in there tonight saying, "Oh, I got your back, dude. It's all good, bro." Like what? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't get it, bro. I'm literally speechless, man. You know what I mean?
Kelly, I don't see anything on Messenger from you. Did you do it under your name? Because I don't have anything from you. Sorry, guys. Go ahead. My bad.
I saw a big text in the chat, rooting him on, saying, more power to you. Do your thing, man. It's good for you or something like that. So I don't know. I guess That's the answer.
Well, he has some of those same beliefs in his past too. You know what I mean? We heard with the John Wolf thing and all that, so it doesn't surprise me. I mean, this just made Big Tex like him even more. He's like, oh, he's a white supremacist. You know what I mean? Like,
shocked,
me too.
Crazy.
Bro, the only thing that's shocking to me about all this, even though, like I said, the majority of people, I'm not surprised that they stick with them because the majority of people, anywhere you go, guess what? Bad people, especially on here. But the fact that certain people are okay with this is like, wow, you guys are blind as a motherfucker, bro. And listen, if you're a Puerto Rican, black, anything like that, and you're cheering this guy on and rooting him on and talking about nothing's changed, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. And everybody in your culture should be ashamed of you as well.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
Well, thank you for that cash app, man. Thank you so much, brother. I don't want to say your name. I don't want to get you in trouble.
I think he took his Facebook down. Did he? Let me see. I'll tell you right now. Nope, they're still there. There's two of them that are easy to find. One is a little more difficult.
What's the point now, right?
Do NICK, not NICH. So he's a liar.
No,
We knew
I'm
that.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked by those tattoos. I seen them when I was in prison, bro. Believe me. But I know who they belong to when I was in there too. I've never seen them on the streets with nobody because I didn't hang out with people like that, and I never would, dude. So,
Yeah.
No.
Listen, a guy called whose name is Racist Man told me those tattoos aren't even bad. Well, yeah, bro. If you're a white supremacist, they're nothing. If you're a regular individual, they're pretty fucking bad. Bro.
They're nice tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did that guy say?
Drop the link for Canarsie.
Is that him?
He said drop the motherfucking link. I don't know. Somebody with a wrench got to check it. I don't know.
Let me see.
Canarsie, do me a favor. Just text me and let me know that's you. Here's the link in the meantime.
I'll tell you right now. Where's this guy?
That's right, Paul D. 412. Absolutely.
God damn it.
It's absolutely right, man. And that, you know what? I'll tell you why a lot of people are sticking by him. Oh, it's him. Okay. I'll tell you why a lot of people are sticking by him simply because they're embarrassed. Okay. If you've been propping this guy up and talking about MRE is my number one and all this other crazy shit, and then you come to find out, oh my God, this is a scumbag white supremacist and possibly a rat, you're humiliated. So the only thing you could do is go into denial mode and try to convince other people it's not true. Because how could it be? You would never put yourself next to somebody like that. But now we know you would. So,
Joe Batters, thank you, brother.
Ah, Joe Batters, you're the man, bro. Damn, that was simultaneous. That was fucking. I don't know how you did that, Joe Batters, but thank you, man, for the second time today, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did twice today. Thank you, man. That's right.
I dropped the link for MTR, right?
Dropped it again.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I didn't see it.
I saw it.
It popped up? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There it is. JTP is in denial mode. Oh, without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt.
I mean, they got egg on their face, bro. I mean, you'd be embarrassed too. I mean, what are you going to just drop the guy now? I mean, let it settle in. Let them, realize the ramifications of what the fuck is going on here. Or what's been going on here, They supported low-life trolls, man, with dark past,
Arthur, that's the same thing I was saying, dude. And Nick, that the guy Nicky or Tony, I don't know, one of those guys. I get them confused. One of them was going at the Chicago Muscle guy for saying banana boat. Like the stuff that, like the word banana boat and that stuff is a lot less offensive than the stuff we're seeing today.
Oh my God, by far, bro. By far. What's up, Jeff?
Oh, boys. What do we got going on here?
Hey, what's up, Mob Talk? How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm 3 sheets to the fucking wind.
Oh,
living it up?
No, not really. I'm just so tired of all this fucking nonsense. Never ends. It never ends. Because, and I'm just going to say it, because you guys know me, I call a fucking spade a spade. Like, there's so much hypocrisy that goes on in all of this. Like, nobody is innocent of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's guilty to their own part, but I think it's funny to me, at least, how the rules always seem to apply to one side, but not the other.
Yeah.
And it's bullshit. I mean, listen, MRE called me a Jew for like 6 months.
Did he really?
I was Jewish. Now that makes kind of sense if everything it's sort of coming out as accurate. But there's just
Canarsie, what about his movie review of The Sopranos when he was appalled that that black guy banged the wife, dude? And why did he dodge all those bullets? Why couldn't they have killed that guy, dude? Why did he have to be the hero? I'm tired of this.
He went nuts about that black guy in Many Saints of Newark, bro. I drove him fucking crazy, bro.
Well, if you look at what Tony Pizza said, right, and there's like all of this horrible language that he uses, Emery says kind of the same stuff. So why is that acceptable? Is it acceptable because he's attacking rats and people like him? Or it's, like, listen, if I said that word, do you know how quick I'd be off YouTube? The amount of people that would come after me?
Yeah.
So I think it's really based on who you are and who likes you and who doesn't. That's just reality.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all it's about, bro. That's it. And you're right, bro. He's saying the same things Tony Pizza says. He's just saying a lot of them in Italian, but we all know what the fuck they are. It's the mafia genre. Yeah. You know what I mean? These words are not they're no secret.
Boring. Yeah.
And Walt Liquor, no, bro, he basically said he bought those guns legally. It's not possible. He was a felon. So it's a bullshit explanation. Jeff Canarsie, you ever hear of any such a thing? You got a felony from 16 years ago. Now you're just buying shotguns and rifles and it's all good. Totally legal.
No, I couldn't even own a fucking, what do you call them?
Potato gun.
Paintball. I couldn't even own a paintball gun.
Yeah.
But the thing is about my felonies is that I can actually get a firearm because mine was a nonviolent offense. And in the state that it happened, once it hits 2025, because I've been convicted of nothing, knocking on wood, I can get my rights were restored and I can actually own a firearm, but I have to go to the judge that oversaw my case and they can say no. So it depends on state to state. But if you have a felony and you have weapons in your house, the ATF is coming to your fucking house. Look at what
that's the thing. They got a warrant to raid his house. If he bought those guns legally, how would they be able to get a warrant unless he wasn't supposed to be in possession of them?
And what happened to I-Like?
Exactly. And the article said he had narcotics. He's not talking about the narcotics that were there. It was in the article.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he totally just skipped past the whole, he had a drug charge, and that was dismissed too, but he didn't explain that at all.
Well, thank God he wasn't in a Commonwealth state. That'd have been a 25-year sentence. Yeah,
absolutely. Joey D said, I got two felonies. They told me not to even carry a box cutter. And yes, Miss can't be wrong. No, felons absolutely cannot buy guns. Doesn't matter what your felony is for. A lot of misdemeanors you can't either. It depends. You could have domestic violence shit. You could have all kinds of misdemeanor stuff that they will not allow you to buy a gun, period. It just depends, bro. At least that's the way it is in PA. But Jeff, I hear what you're saying, but bro, bottom line is this is America. I don't give a fuck what state you're in. You ain't buying guns legally and you're not going to get caught with all those guns and get away with it. You know what I mean?
Can I address that piece of shit, JoJo the Wild Man, in your chat, who's obviously a toothless fuck who has a fucking rat as a goddamn picture? Hey, JoJo. I
couldn't be happier if you did. Yeah, it'd be great.
JoJo, how's your mother's ass doing? I just pulled out of that. You prick. I didn't live with John A. Let's get the facts straight. That never happened. I corrected Lee because Lee was wrong. If you don't like me, address me yourself like a fucking man on my channel or I'll slap the dick out of your fucking mouth.
God damn. Yeah, you can address anybody you'd like, MTR.
Not for nothing. I don't come to his job and tell him to take the dick out of his mouth. So don't tell me how to do mine.
Yeah, can you believe this? Tony Pizza just called me the man. He said, Gunsmoke, you are the man.
Yeah, he's in here right now.
Yeah, it's funny, bro. I never thought I'd never see the
day. These people are just stupid.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Well, listen, the new name has to be Mob Racist Exposed. I mean, that's it. You know what I mean? There's no way around it, bro. That's got to be like hashtagged or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it just
I don't
makes
know
too
how-
much sense.
I don't know how you duck tattoos. I mean, my friend Boston Andy, right, from New England, huge history buff, Confederacy, all of that kind of shit, but you won't dare ever see him with a tattoo like that. And he loves fucking history. But like, I just people that I knew growing up that got tattoos like that, it wasn't because of history. It's because they believed in whatever that represented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if
supremacy.
I can't prove that's the case, but when you have people saying things like Tutsun, Mulanyan, and things like this, like I know what that means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just seems to me like.
Are you sure that Mulanyan doesn't mean eggplant? Are you positive, bro?
Okay, so this is what's funny. So the other day in this mob chat room, there was a guy named Peter Hernandez that was saying all these fucking Mulanyans, and he kept saying this left and right, and people are like, "That's racist." And he's like, "No, it means eggplant." But he was referring to black people that way, like he didn't understand the correlation,
right?
You know? But if FBS came out and said "Mooly," he's done.
Oh my God! You're kidding me, bro? Oh my God! Bay 8th and Jody would have made a show about it 5 minutes later, and bro, Chicago Muscle would be like, "He's a fucking racist, hey motherfucker, that motherfucker's a racist, that's some bitch." Did you hear that motherfucker say it? He said Mulanyan on his goddamn show or some bitch.
I've been doing this a decade, and I have never seen so many people from fucking Mars in my life.
Oh,
listen. It's one thing if they don't like me, they don't want to like Gunsmoke, they don't like Common Sense, they don't like Angel, they don't like whoever, that's fine. But they're delusional as fuck. Delusion.
Yeah.
Because it's a narrative. And you know, it's unfortunately the way it is. But I watched the video kind of like you guys did. And the one thing I wanted to hear about was I could give a shit about what all your little fucking so-called plans were. Let's talk about your tattoos. Let's talk about why you were arrested instead of going, but we're not going to talk about that. So maybe he is now. I don't know. But it's just, I'm going to get attacked now, right? You know they're going to come at me now, and that's fine.
Bro, listen, they'll come all four of us, but so what? You know what? Listen, if you're attacking me because I'm against white supremacy, thanks.
Yeah, so be it. Yeah, so be it.
You know what I mean? Fuck that.
Well,
it's not like we dox like a fucking.
And here,
dox them, but
here's one little thing, and people can say whatever they want, but I'll just tell you right now, if I had those tattoos and I got arrested and I went to jail during my intake, those people would be taking pictures of those tattoos, and you know what would happen? I will be categorized and go somewhere where they put people that
in a gang unit.
They always do that.
you think that I would be able to tell the person in the jail like, oh no, these are just tributes to history, dude? Like, oh yeah, okay, sure. You know?
Yeah, bro, it's insane. Yeah, and you'd be designated in a gang unit or something, bro. There's no fucking doubt about it, bro. Like you can't it's like I said, bro. They take this shit seriously now, bro. And if you Tony said, MRE is mine now. If you can't like when you're not only caught with those kinds of weapons and drugs and stuff, but like I said, Canarsie, you know this, and of course Common Sense does too. Everybody does. If you, bro, they automatically, bro, it's a different type of crime, bro. It's just like if you get caught with a house full of weapons and they can somehow tie you to the mob. You know what I mean? It becomes a different type of case. It can become a RICO case, stuff like that. Like they don't just find a guy with a fucking arsenal, tag him as a white supremacist, and then say, you know what, we'll let it all go. Accident, my bad. Like, come on, bro.
Yo, look at what JC just said.
Yeah, I know. What up, JC? What's up?
John A-Light showed me MRE's pic 4 weeks ago when I saw him in LA. It was the same guy, dude. Wow.
Oh, bro,
will you let him on? Is he cool to come on and say anything, or what is your show, Chris?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, just the fact that he's talking to John A-Light kind of pisses me off. So I don't know. you know what I mean?
This is going to shock everybody, but Chris, one thing I think you should do is like, there's been, allegations that, and I'm not a fan of Jimmy, okay? But people blaming him for this isn't exactly the way it kind of went down either. No, it's really not. About the FBI and all of this crazy shit. None of that's
true. Not true. No.
None of it is.
It's not.
And I would be the first, I would be the first now they're going, Jimmy Clandor definitely called the fucking fat. You know me. That's what I would do. But that's not the case. Like, I don't think like this idea that people are saying, "Oh, my friends would never." Well, your friends did snitch on you, because otherwise, none of this shit would ever come out. Nobody's.
It was somebody who knew him. It wasn't Jimmy. No, we didn't have to try hard to look for it. It came to us.
It is what it is. It's just ridiculous. Just I don't know. I think if you're going to tell the truth, tell the whole fucking truth and just get it out of your system and move on. Okay, yeah, I have these tattoos. This is how I feel. If you don't like it, so what? Guess what? He wouldn't lose any subs. They would still go there. So,
oh my God.
So deflecting portions, it is what it is. I don't know for sure 100%. I'd have to see his, his criminal files and all of that to like really certifiably say anything. But honestly, I don't give a fuck either. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't. I'm just waiting for my phone to explode. Oh,
well, you already know that's coming. Shinebox is here. What's up, Shinebox? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Shinebox, what's up, Shine?
He said a picture of a German officer who appears to look like Hitler should be denounced strongly for those weak airheads. They should recall the hundreds of thousands of soldiers that died and millions of Jews. Agreed, bro. Agreed.
FBS.
This is what?
I'm sorry. Continue. Continue with your point.
No, good.
No, I was going to ask you if I could read the very last sentence of the email, the reasoning why they sent the information in the first place.
As long as the source is kept safe. And
no,
stuff.
I'm just going to read the last line.
Go ahead. I'm going to go. Yeah, because that's something nobody even knows yet. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. 295 people. Everybody, please hit the like button and throw money. Go ahead, Gunsmoke.
And what Gunsmoke? Can I just say one thing while you're getting
whatever? Hurry up.
Ready to read? Yeah. I just wanted to say what's up to Shinebox, dude, because honestly, I haven't seen you around, and I know you don't like to get involved in any of the stuff. But I'll tell you right now, dude, that I give you credit because a lot of people, from what I see, are just going with the mass or whatever, and I appreciate somebody that could stand up and voice their opinion and not be swayed by somebody else, man. It says a lot, bro. So
well said. That. Yeah, Shinebox has always been that way, bro. I mean. He's a great guy, man. He was always a good supporter. He just, he's an honest person. He just sees things for what they are, and he doesn't give a shit. I mean, but he takes some abuse, so sometimes he disappears, I guess. But he's always been good in my book,
Yeah.
But all right. And I must say again, I always say it. Shinebox did something very nice for me when I got doxxed, man. He's good with computers and all that shit, so. He did a few nice things for me without me even asking him to do it. He just took it upon himself to do it, to look out for me. So he's a great guy, man. He'll always be good with me, man.
Oh God.
So the last line of this says, "What's my reasoning behind telling you this? Well, I have been listening to you for a while now, and I think what has happened to you and your wife is truly disgusting. Not only that, but your name and information is already out there, and it's only fair the name or names of those who may have been behind that. Have a great day." That was it. That was the last line of it.
So there you go. So, and people can make an inference. It sounds pretty much like, What's up? What's up, Mikey Rich?
Mess.
Bro, I'm glad you read that, Gunsmoke, because you know what it shows? It shows that it's not about us content creators trying to dox people or digging into people's information or doing research, bro.
Yeah.
All it's about is when people see you doing bad shit to good people, fucking with people's wives, creating these troll channels and trying to harass, bully, and abuse people all fucking day. There's good people on here with a lot of skills and a lot of knowledge, and they will find out who the fuck you are. I'm sorry. Anybody could say what they want, and MRE could play it off like he's happy this happened. We did the impossible today. Okay, period. That's it. That's something even I never thought would happen.
Crazy.
What the fuck? Hey. You all went silent on me.
No. Sorry. Carmine, thank you so much, brother.
Oh, give me a second. I'm reading my threats.
Oh, no, he's getting threats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. Carmine S, 1999. Great job, guys. Gunsmoke, I sent yours in Cash App.
Thank you,
thank you, Carmine, bro. Thank you from both of us, man.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
But yeah, bro, this I'm telling you, bro, this is something that nobody expected. All right, and it's it was a long time coming. So people can say what they want, and he can act like he's happy about it. Maybe he is. I don't personally know why, if you're willing to show your face now, why the fuck you ever bothered with that horse shit for so long anyway. But like I said, there's something to hide. It's just that the people that are now seeing what it is, they're just okay with it. You know what I mean? They're okay with it. So hey.
I'm not cool with that at all. That's the one thing that I always had an issue with. Good, bad, and indifferent. If you look at somebody and use words like that, you don't exist in my world. I can't do it. Like, it's just not cool. I've never been that way. People accuse me of that because I don't cover, like, some of the big Harlem drug dealers, but I cover the Italian mob. Like, that's what I do. Like, so anybody that uses those kind of terms, I'm not cool with. And also, and I've said it before, I'm not cool with some of the things that were done to me early on, about people calling me a pedophile and it being enabled in a Discord run by him. I've always had that problem.
Wow.
And he said, and I think it was an Angel show and we were talking about it or whatever, and he changed his story twice in 2 minutes. First it was, that never happened. I would never let that happen. Then he turns around 2 minutes later and says, well, yeah, it did happen. So if you know it's happening, why are you allowing it to happen? And Kane Shades is the one who sent me screenshots of the whole thing. So it's like, he never apologized for that. He just says, well, I can't be held responsible for what people say. So when I say that, I want to say this. So nobody should be holding me responsible for what Chris says or what the other Chris says or what Common Sense says. I'm my own fucking man. And for the last couple of days, I've been blamed for everything everybody else is doing, but I'm not even involved. I'm just fucking doing my thing. So it just, it is what it is.
Yeah, bro, people take their shit out on whoever they want. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous on here. Shinebox says, it's obvious why he was hiding. We just unveiled the true MRE. Someone that hides his face has something to hide. Bro, absolutely, man. And listen, we were right about that all along. What was I saying the whole time? There's a reason he won't show his face. It's not just because he's worried. The guy came out today and said he was never worried about his family. He said, I don't have kids. I don't have a wife or nothing. So there's nothing you could do. So all that bullshit about, why should I show my face so people could harass my kids and my grandmother and my aunt and my cousins and nephews and nieces? Well, now you said today there is nobody to harass. So bottom line, bro, you were hiding your face because of your past, bro, and who you are. It's just that, see, MRE is smart enough for one thing. He's smart enough to know that cult members never stray away from their leader. He knows that he's had these fucking idiots manipulated and fooled for so long that why not just it's that far of a stretch to just come on and say, ignore the Hitler tattoo. I'm not even racist. Okay, if he could make you believe everything he's made you believe so far, why couldn't he make you believe that too? And tonight we found out that he could. So, Well,
what about all the lies from day one? I've never done drugs. I don't know what drugs look like.
Oh yeah,
That's
true.
Just bypass all of that.
He makes fun of people who are smoking weed. He's on camera smoking weed.
Yeah, like I don't like, just be who you are. Nobody gives a fuck if you smoke weed. You're 800 pounds. You got big hands. Nobody gives a fuck.
He calls FBS Piggy Smalls. It's ridiculous. These people project,
Just be.
Bro, he's twice my fucking size, and he calls me Piggy Smalls.
These people project, man.
The strange thing is we know some people in common in Rhode Island. That's what was surprising to me.
Yeah.
So, really? Oh,
yeah. I mean,
I was wondering. I thought that you guys knew each other for a while, to be honest with you.
No, I don't know him at all. I know somebody that knew him, but I didn't realize that until today. But I mean, I will say this is that he's not lying about the people he knows. Certifiable. I can tell you he's telling the truth about that. But once again, why are you dropping? You just hear me out on this. If you're going to stand by the stance that I'm a Mafia fanboy, Gunsmoke is, FBS is, why are you dropping names of people?
Yeah, really.
Well, he attacked Jimmy, or not saying defending him, but he said he dropped this guy's name 30 times, dude, and then does the same thing.
Yeah, I just think it's strange. Like, once again, it's say one thing, do the opposite. And my whole thing is I would not have a problem with nobody if we all just got held to the same standards, but we don't.
Absolutely, bro. I agree.
Yeah, that's been my only fucking issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, the hypocrisy and double talk, man. If like you're gonna call one person out, just call everybody out for it. Why, you know, why pick and choose and draw lines in the sand and like have people attacking other people and stuff and only, you know, saying it against one person and not the other 5 people that are right along there with it, dude. That's just like, I don't like that shit, man.
Like Grant Calder made fun of somebody getting sexually assaulted. That's okay. Why throw him out of the chat room?
Evidently over there, yeah.
I get thrown out of a chat room. My wrench gets taken, and that's suddenly okay with everybody. And he said,
It's okay as long as that person, as long as Grant says I hate rats, he's permitted to do anything to anybody.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, Casey Detroit, that's
all the way in Europe.
They'll say that Grant's not a member. We push back, and maybe that's the case. That's probably true. But when he's pushing your narrative and he's in the chat saying filthy things,
yeah,
to me, it's like when you make fun of somebody that was sexually assaulted, then he attacked Angel how many fucking times, and that was okay. So it's like I give up. I give up. Yeah,
No, bro. Me too. We got 300 people in here right now. So thank
like
you, everybody. Hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and throw money. El Diablo, $2. MRE looks like Nadu minus the wig. We punch back. Oh my God, bro. I said that to Gunsmoke and Common Sense on the phone earlier. I said, holy fuck, he looks just like him with a hat on. Holy
a little bit of Gene Borello, somebody said too. Somebody said
you know what I'm interested in? I want to know what RJ Rogers thinks about this, dude.
Oh,
that's a good point.
You know, Nate is real good friends with RJ and shit. You know, I feel if you ask him his opinion on seeing stuff like that, dude, he probably ain't gonna fucking be agreeing with you.
Nadu is racist too.
You know,
Nadu, yeah, there's no doubt, bro.
There's texts all over the place with him using the N-word.
Oh, really?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh shit.
He attacked one of his coworkers who was African American at Barstool, and he was sending her videos in his car calling her the N-word.
What?
wow.
Yeah. You guys didn't know about that?
Hell no.
I didn't know about that.
Hell no.
We could have a Nadu party too.
Oh my God.
He what?
We could have a Nadu party too.
Oh.
Sounds good to me.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, he all over Twitter saying the N-word.
Well,
That's fucking unbelievable.
I guess, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if I actually like, you know,
yeah, I mean,
I had no idea about any of this. I don't really like care to look around or whatever. If somebody says something or brings something up, it's like, oh, okay. But like, you know, something like that, like that's well known. Like, holy shit, bro, I had no fucking idea, dude.
Well, listen, Nadu, bro, considering what he's okay with, I like saying, you really think he has a problem with racism? I mean, no fucking way, bro.
He's a Nazi fanboy. He's a Nazi simp. That's what he is.
Albanian trash.
Callie, what are you talking about? Josie was in the chat today rooting him on, saying that she doesn't believe any of it, dude.
It's shocking.
What do you mean?
I mean, people hear this information. They're just taking it in. I understand some people are shocked, maybe. They need some time to settle in, you know?
I'm shocked, bro. I'm confused, man. What the hell is going on, dude? It's like fucking Twilight Zone, bro. Like, literally. The fucking Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that was weird. I remember Josie attacked me and said I was sending people to her house to kill her. I've been nothing but nice to her. Like, even throughout all the nonsense, like, I was always nice to her. That was, like, months ago. I just don't get it.
I mean, dude, Shinebox, on that's only on one side. On the other side, there's literally a fucking swastikas and fucking Nazi regalia fucking symbols and shit like that for, like, taking the land back and shit. Salute to our father, the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, dude, that's fucking, I don't know. Shit is insane, bro.
Yeah,
it was fucking
and
nuts,
Shinebox,
it's like a movie.
Shinebox, bro, I gotta thank you, man. Shinebox just sent me an incredibly generous PayPal, and he said research and create presentation on MRE, bro. After that fucking donation, I'll do whatever you want. I'll stay up all night and research and fucking create a presentation on this guy. Thank you, man. Thank you for that. It means a lot to me. Trust me, especially this fucking month.
Hey, the truth hurts. Go fuck yourself.
Who
is it?
Hurts. Apparently, I'm on medication because I don't like people who are racist.
I guess I'm on medication too. Then apparently.
Yeah, me too.
You
But
know,
I
guess
am.
we're all on meds, dude. You know.
Yeah. Well, bro, that's the thing, man. It's crazy, bro. There's a part of this country that's so cool with racism, bro. There's a lot of people these days I hear say all the time that racism is a myth. It doesn't even exist. So those type of people, bro, they think this is a joke. They're laughing at us for being bothered by a guy with a Hitler tattoo. You see them in the chat right now talking about, oh, keep crying, racism. Oh, well, listen, bro. You know what? The majority of my fucking friends are not white. Okay, and I love a lot of those people. Okay,
Dude, my
and I'm
family
cool
is
with
fucking
any
half
fucking
Spanish,
buddy.
dude.
Yeah, I'm cool with any fucking buddy that's cool with me. So if you have a picture of a guy who did what he did on your fucking arm, and I know how he feels about the races of many of my friends, I'm sorry. You know what? He can go fuck himself, and so can you.
Why is it if you don't like have I said anything that's like horrible about anybody on this show? No.
No.
So why is it if you just don't agree with somebody that they have to take it to like, oh, you wish you were respected in Providence? Like what the
Well,
fuck?
they do that to try to belittle you, you know, to make them look like I'm the bigger man, you know, shit like that.
I didn't wear a mask over my face for 8 months. I didn't fucking put Nazi shit on my wall. I don't call people the fucking N-word. I don't do any of that. Like, so if I don't like somebody, you don't like the fact that I don't like them, you can do two things. One, get on your knees and service the fucking account, or shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, my family's not from Spain.
I'll make them this offer too.
Different type of Spain.
Tough. I live in Manhattan. Come see me. There you go.
Yeah.
They've already documented my address is out there, so you know my address. Just come on.
Jesus.
Bro, I'm glad you said that because MRE has talked shit about me for months, talking about it's not smart telling people who know your address to come to your house. That's not very smart. You don't know who's gonna. And then tonight he titles his show, "I'm glad you found me. Come see me." And he talks all this shit. Come see me, motherfucker. I dare you.
But I'm not a gangster.
But when I said that, he was like, FBS is stupid. He doesn't know how many people on here are dangerous. And he tells people to come to his house. But now you do it and it's all good.
Fucking idiots, man.
No, they were putting photos of where they thought I lived, which was like a couple of blocks away. And they took a photo of some homeless guy who weighed like 600 pounds. And said, "Oh, that's Jeff Canarsie. Let's go to his house." And I'm like, "Yeah, please go to that other fucking apartment and harass people."
Yeah.
Now, Providence is a good place. I think that's a lot of fucking. He's probably respected by the 5 friends he has, but I don't.
Well, they're like-minded people too.
I don't know how.
Yeah, man, dude. I got family out there too, and I don't know anybody that talks like that or has those beliefs or any of that stuff, man. So I don't even know where those people are out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like a fool for being a fan of his in the beginning, you know, a fan of his show. I liked his show, man. I'm not going to lie, until I got a taste of his personality. And, you know, I can see that he had malice in his heart. He's on here. He's got a lot of anger. I don't know what his problem is, but he's got it out for people on here.
He belittles people.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fat. Oh, like, what does that have to do with anything? I could be 800 pounds. We'll be smarter than you. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, my God.
Today. So it's like I liked him too at first, but I just, after I started seeing everything he was saying about me in the Discord and allowing other people to say, then, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't hate anybody, but at the same time, like, you want to talk all this, have a moral fucking stance on, I wouldn't, you know, hurt women and I don't accept pedophilia, but you let people say that about me repeatedly.
Yeah, it's okay when you know it's about other people.
And then he said, but I didn't say it, it was them. But if you control what's going on, you can delete it. And he said, and he did say that, I deleted it, but it sat there for a month. So it's like, and that was my issue. So to round it out, just from my perspective, so when I'm friends with people for a long time and I say, listen, what's being done to me doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
Bro. But Mob Talk Radio, Jeff, let me ask you, how funny was it when you realized that this fucking guy, one of the people he followed on Facebook is you?
To be honest with you, I had really two sort of side effects from that. One, I had diarrhea.
What the fuck?
And number two, I'm like, well, that's nice. But, listen, if he likes my show, he likes my show. I'm sure he doesn't listen to my show now. But, listen, at the end of the day, I don't hate anybody. I'm not going to lie about anybody. But at the end of the day, it's like an apology would have been fucking nice. I'm sorry that happened to you. Like, that's not what I stand for. Instead, it was he wanted to run his fucking mouth. Oh, he's not going to come on the show. He's not going to come on. And then I came on. And then it went from that to just trying to sort of belittle me instead of just talking about the facts. But we handled it then and there, and I've let it go. But I think at the end of the day, you can't stand on a soapbox and say you stand for all this shit and then utter words like Mulanyan, and all these other things. And just, I don't know, maybe that's just me. If people like that stuff and that's the way he is, that's fine. I'm not trying to fight with nobody, but, it is what it is. And they'll dox me now, I'm sure.
These people are assholes. They acted like I deserved to get doxxed when that happened, man.
Well, how come nobody spoke up when someone came to your fucking house?
Yeah.
Where were
they? Where was all their outrage, for me? When people threaten to kill me, no, he gives them a wrench,
I don't
That's
care.
Okay.
If you were going to blow the guy's dog. It doesn't give him the right to come to your house.
Yeah. Especially when I didn't even do anything. I didn't even dox the guy. I wouldn't even do that. If I'm going to dox somebody, I'm going to come on and do it like I just did. And this wasn't even doxing. I didn't put out his address or his telephone number. I just showed you his face and his name.
That's what I say all the time when people are like, you're behind the scenes doing this stuff.
No.
If you've watched anything I've ever done, I come straight out the gate. Both barrels. I don't give a shit.
Speaking for me, I mean.
Well, that's the.
Go on. I'm sorry.
No. Well, I was just gonna say. Well, that's the thing, dude. The couple people that I do talk to, like, dude, when we talk, it's not even about any of this shit. We just talk regular shit, bro. Nobody's fucking like, oh, you want to know who this guy is and that guy is? Like, that's never even been a conversation I've had with anybody, bro.
Nobody's in their brain.
Nobody's even talks like that, dude. You know what I mean? But I have heard people tell me and fucking warn me that they heard shit from that side of the fence, dude. Which is why I stopped fucking associating, talking, or having anything to do with anybody, dude, because I was like, all right, well, I just want nothing to do with that shit. You know what I mean? And then if I fucking, I'm over here getting chewed out and railed on just for simply being friends with people and shit like that, and not going and watching somebody else's videos or something, like taking it personally, dude. Like, I just don't get it, dude. It's like, it's fucking, the level of it is just insanity, dude. You know what I mean? I just don't. I don't get it. There's some mental
issues there. There's some mental issues.
It has to be something like that.
You can't explain.
It has to be something like that.
Some things are unexplainable,
Yeah.
LD. Because literally the only guy I talked shit about was Paps, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've cracked and joked and busted Paps' balls, dude. He's talked shit about me, but really, other than that, I don't even think I've ever even mentioned anybody else's name, to be completely honest with you.
I don't really think I have either, for the most part.
Yeah.
Let me call it. Let me shout this guy out real quick. El Diablo, $5. Jody calling SoFlo Uncle Tom for having pizza on. Let's see what she says about this skinhead. Salute to GSD, FBS, MTR, and Common Sense. Bro, thank you for the super chat. But bro, she already gave her opinion. She's cool with it.
Yeah, she said I ride with you all the way, 100%. I don't think you're a racist. You treated me well, but I am confused about your tattoos. Like, you think? Like, I fucking hope so.
Shinebox, I'm trying to sneak it in right here. Shinebox, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, brother. That's very generous of you, man. That's beautiful. Thank
Somebody donate 50 and Gunsmoke will take off his hat.
Oh, you want to see that?
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Twins.
Look at that thing, dude.
I rub it for good luck.
There you go.
At FBS, look. Hello, people.
Oh, God.
Hello, Mobtube.
They want you to take off your hat and me to put on a wig.
Put on the wig.
Gonna fucking end.
Brian Bozak,
what's
this
that,
video
Joe?
ain't going nowhere, bro. It'll be up. Don't worry.
No, I was saying, is this shit just ever gonna fucking end?
Bro,
I
listen,
mean, honestly, I would hope so, but I just don't. Unfortunately, I don't think so, man. To be honest with you, but you would hope so. I just don't see it.
I know as far as me, bro, and I put it out there the other night, and I think I said it again last night. Bro, whoever leaves me alone, I'm going to leave alone. That's it. This shit is exhausting, bro. Even this even this, after fucking I made that video earlier, bro, I was more exhausted than I've been in days. Like, it's bullshit. It's wearing on me. I'm sure it is on everybody else. But, you know, it's like, I can't get a fucking break from it. So I guess why should anybody else? I mean, if they're coming at me constantly, okay, then I'll have to come at you. That's it.
It's so stupid what this is delved into, bro. I hate that. I always say it and I sound like an asshole, but I just wanted to make fucking funny little videos and entertain people and just talk to people, meet people, have fun. And these people turn into malicious bullshit. And I took abuse for months and months, didn't say a word. God forbid I stood up for myself one day and said, hey, motherfucker, you keep threatening me. Either pull up and do something or just leave me the fuck alone and shut the fuck up. And they took that as like, oh my God, look what Gunsmoke said. Oh my God. It's like, no, asshole, I stood up for myself once and they don't like it. You know, I'm just supposed to sit there and take the abuse. And when I stand up for myself, people don't like it. They said, why'd you do that, Gunsmoke? Take that down. Why are you doing that?
Can I address this idiot in your chat who's laying a threat? I wouldn't walk around for a while. Hey, asshole, I will walk down the street naked. You won't do a fucking thing. If you're so tough, do it your fucking self, you bitch. It's always people like this. Oh, I wouldn't. You ain't going to do shit.
Shit.
Jerk off. And this is my point, right? So this is one thing I want to like really make everybody understand. This is a large part of the problem of why YouTube has become the way it's become. It's shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people in the chats, people come in, they'll lie to you, run to another chat and say, FBS is talking about you. Yeah, but that's because they just told you somebody called you a cocksucker or whatever the case may be. That is a large part of the fucking problem. Because people running back and forth making shit up. The same people that will be like in your chat being nice to you will come into mine and say Gunsmoke looks like an uncircumcised dick.
I saw it tonight. In the other jerk-offs chat. I saw it. And then they come in here. Or they were in FBS's chat earlier before that. Like, oh, Gunsmoke, good shit, man. And, you know, the flip-flop.
I'm laughing at the comment.
Yeah. Well, that picture's most likely coming down anyway. But, yeah, listen, bro, to touch on what you were saying a minute ago, Jeff, bro, people can say what they want about me, bro, but bottom line is if you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you, and I'll simply leave you alone. And you know what Gunsmoke was saying earlier is so true, because if you stand up for yourself, you're automatically the bad guy. You're the bad guy to the people who support the guy you're standing up to. So see, MRE supporters, they love to hear him trash me. But when I go back at him, they can't fucking stand it. So what do? You're a drama channel. You're this, you're that. You have no content. They're pissed off now because how dare I stand up for my fucking self?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the fucking biggest problem on here, bro.
And that's the thing, you know, you can speak to before, dude, when I had spoken about it and stuff. It's like, you know, do I even say anything? Do I not say anything? And I'm always like, yo, bro, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you do, you're going to get crucified and fucking etc. And if you don't, you're a pussy and a bitch and fucking, you know, he's not saying nothing because he's whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like a no-win fucking situation, dude. You know what I'm saying?
This goes to show you like how deep this trolling is. Like, you don't know who these people are. You don't know where they're from, what they look like. You don't know their history, but you're befriending them. And these people are malicious. They're spreading hate every day on here. I mean, the writing's on the wall who these people are. They tell you as much by their behavior on here, bro. My content speaks for itself, bro. You can go back to my shows and see. I'm not attacking anybody. I might break Lee Cole's balls and make fun of his voice and shit, or JC and make fun of his voice with a bad accent and shit. I don't even do it good, according to him. But
you do it great.
But at least they have a sense of humor about it a little bit, you know? They know it's not malicious. I don't want to fucking attack them or hurt them. That's not what I'm here for. But that's what these people are here for. These people in the chat that, you know, they think they're the fucking world's most high authority over here.
And the other thing, too, is that, like, you know, bringing up, you know, JC and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I actually had a conversation with this dude one night, dude, and we talked, and you know what I mean? You know, we would either agree to disagree on something or, you know, apologize for something that was said or done, dude, and it is what it is, and it moved on, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to continue with this shit over and over and over again, dude. It's just fucking ridiculous, bro, at some points. You know what I mean? But these people just, they don't stop, bro. You know what I mean?
They're
like,
obsessed.
They don't, dude.
They're obsessed. And this phenomenon with FBS, they're so obsessed with him. I told them they should do his own Netflix fucking documentary on him about this whole phenomenon with the trolls attacking, you know, his finances, his life, his his reputation, everything. You know, it's just crazy.
Well, if you go back and you look at history, right? And I remember when all you guys started coming around, the minute they attacked his wife, that's when it got out of control. Because what does she have to do with any of it? Because that's the only way they can get to him, right? But then when he reacts to that, because he should, now he's out of line. I don't understand that mentality. And if I've always said, if I got a problem with Chris, I'm going to take it up with Chris, not Chris's wife, Chris's dog, Chris's cat, Chris's couch. It's just going to be him. People like even when I fought with Lee Cole, right? Yeah. It was like, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. That's all it was. It never went to a level of, I'm going to call your family or I'm going to do this. But all these other people, that's just the way they seem to do it. Like, listen, if I don't like MRE, who gives a fuck? How is that? How is me not liking him going to impact anybody's life? I don't talk about it, do I? No. And I
same thing. Fucking same thing with me, man. Like, out of fucking nowhere, bro. Just like, what the fuck is going on right now? You know what I mean? Same shit he did to you and other people, dude. It's just like, wow, what the fuck, bro? Like, dude's like filled with hate or something like that and just fucking takes it out on people or something, dude. Like,
I was nothing but nice to the guy, bro. I praised the guy everywhere I went. I was nothing but nice to him and did a little videos for him. Like when Tom and Panisi wanted to threaten to dox him, I did a video going at them, and I guess they doxed me back then, but they didn't release it publicly. So I got doxed earlier on before even Tony did it. And then what else? Hold on. Well,
that's the other thing that I always said too, dude. You know what I mean? Like these people, this is what these guys do. Like certain people, like they hide behind this shit where it's like, oh, I didn't say it. I don't do that stuff, or I don't say that stuff. But this other person does, and when they do it, it's not like you say anything to them. You go on there, you support them, you root them on, and shit like that. Yeah. So what the fuck is the difference? You might as well just go on there and fucking say it yourself, then, dude. They want to like hide behind it and be like, "Oh, it wasn't me. It was my best friend that did it." You know what I mean? Like, what, bro?
People to sub to their channel and shit. Like, you're complacent with that. You encourage that. You enable that shit. He could have said, "Listen, guys, I don't like Gunsmoke, but lay off him." He's not bothering anybody. He's not out here to bother anybody. He could have said that.
I'll tell you the truth. That when I really just stopped listening to MRE is when he attacked Chris's kids and him as a father. I think that. You cannot like somebody and think they're a piece of shit and still keep it within the bounds. Yeah. And that's just my thing. Once you kind of take it to that kind of level, that's when I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm done listening to it. And listen, I'm not going to attack nobody. They can attack me all day long. I really don't care because at the end of the day, what they don't get is my bottom line is not YouTube. It's not where I make my money. So I don't care. And I wish even my enemies the best of luck, but I think you can't sit there once again on a perch and act like you're the better person when you've attacked wives and children. Like, to me, that's just not cool. I've never heard him attack anybody's kid ever.
Yeah.
No.
I was even thinking about that shit.
But
it was bullshit. They just take bullshit they hear and run with it because they want something to say about me. It's weak sauce, bro. It's what a fucking coward does. So but listen, they do this stuff, do it, and then they wonder when's his breaking point. You know what I mean? And then maybe I break and I decide, all right, now I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to you. I'm the bad guy again.
And JC, man, I appreciate that or whatever, but to be honest with you, dude, like, I was caught off guard. I was like completely blindsided by the whole shit. And I was just like, at first I was just in shock. Like, where the fuck is this coming from? Because if people remember, like a few weeks ago or a month before that, whenever it was, a similar fucking situation like this had happened. I had wound up getting cut off my fucking, I think my earbuds died. I was in the car, I was driving or something. I had to wait to get back and shit. I couldn't get back on because nobody could hear me through my radio. And I really forgot like what the fuck we were talking about. And like the dude was being cordial and stuff like that. And it was like, we agreed to disagree at the end. And then literally nothing. And then this shit pops up and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Like, where's this shit even coming from, bro? You know what I mean? I was baffled, bro. Just like, I don't even understand this shit, bro. This shit is fucking weird, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking weird, dude. It's like people are like obsessed with fucking FBS to the point that they just take it out on anybody that even fucking, says hi in a chat or as a friend, like whatever. They don't care. It's like, it really is like some type of rage shit, dude. Like some real hate fucking shit, bro. And it's fucking a little bit strange, dude.
It's weird. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a mental illness. A lot of mental illness on here, man. A lot of weird
people that don't like me. People that don't like me are gonna start getting MRE tattoos on their arm.
And I mean, dude, you can hear the shit in people's voices when they talk, dude, and they like enunciate in the way they viscerate. You know what I mean? When people come on and do streams or channels, like you could just feel somebody's fucking like aggression and shit on these videos, and you're just taken back, like, dude, wow, like this shit is not that fucking serious, dude. Like, holy shit, bro.
No,
You know what I mean?
really
You would have thought you slaughtered a fucking bunch of babies or something, bro. Like, god damn, dude. You know?
And meanwhile, I'm a guy who never really did any fucking thing to anybody on here unless they pushed me.
Exactly.
Like I just, you know what I mean? I started out fucking with A-Light. You know what I mean? I never came after any of these cocksuckers, and it's like, hey, all right, well, listen, you want it, you got it. Perry, $5. I wanted to start a YouTube channel, not modulated, but now I'm worried I'll get followed by losers and harassed. I can almost guarantee it, bro. But if you do, good luck. And thank you for that Cash App. I just want to read one thing I saw real quick. Let me see. People are still questioning whether or not MRE is really a racist. Hello. He has Hitler tattooed on his arm. He lives in a room decorated as a Nazi bunker. Wake up.
Wake up, people.
Yeah. Wake up.
Ron Previty.
Ron Previty.
I'd like to see somebody do a poll online and say, hey, you know, what do you guys think about this, dude? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure as hell nobody else would be saying some shit like that, dude. You know, it's fucking insane, dude.
The hypocrisy is crazy, man. It's just the hypocrisy on here is.
Well, I think that's what drives me so nuts is like you have a conversation with people and you explain both sides of the fence, because I can understand it on both sides of the fence. I've been there. But when one side just totally ignores, like they want to hold a standard, but then they totally ignore it when their side does it. Like, to me, that's just, I don't like it. You know?
Oh, like how they can dox anybody and then everybody just ignores it?
Yeah, pretty much.
But
pretty much.
Then if you even read a comment with somebody's name in it, they'll call you King Daxa.
Yeah, you did it. I saw you. You put it on the screen.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing I don't understand either, right? Like, if MRE doesn't like you, why does he waste time?
Dude, I said this the other day on the stream. I'm like, dude, when I'm in my real life, dude, and there's somebody that I don't like or it's a problem, it's either fucking I'm gonna see you when it's on site, or I just ignore you and don't go anywhere near you and shit. Other than that, I don't think about you. I won't go near you, anything. Like, these people like want to, you know, track you down and then do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the fuck, dude? You know, it's fucking, I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, bro, no. I'll never understand it. It's all fucking crazy, man. I told you, this is a bizarre world, bro.
Yeah,
nothing makes sense. Yeah. That's why. See, this is why I say, bro, like, and I'm sure you could relate to me, Jeff. This is why I say, bro, that I'm trying to get out of this as quickly. I don't want to be part of this group. I don't want to be associated with these fucking people. I really don't, bro. So now when I try to give them what they want, because they want to get rid of me, I want to get rid of you even more. So let me go off into the fucking sunset and do something different. But no, I go a fucking week without talking about nobody. And there's a bunch of fucking lunatics on one channel talking about me constantly. MRE is trashing me. They're talking about me in comment sections and chats. It's crazy, bro.
You know what I do? And I know this is not easy, but you know what I do? I ignore all of it.
No, Tony, you're not blocked.
I don't respond to any of it, and I just do my content. And every once in a while, somebody in the chat will get me going, but I just tell them where to go, and that'll be it. Christy, unfortunately, the only way you are going to get past it is to out of sight, out of mind. Anybody that starts coming to you, telling you, did you hear what so-and-so? I don't want to fucking hear it. And just do you. That's the only way this ends, because they are going to pick at the scab because they know eventually you're going to fucking react and they get what they fucking want. And I understand as a man, you want to defend yourself. I totally get it. That's the only way it's going to stop on your end, is you have to just say to yourself, you know what? Fuck all these motherfuckers. That's what I did. And guess what they did? They found somebody else to go play with. Well, they found you to go play with. But now they'll jump again. You know?
No, but you're right, though, bro. I know. It's my best bet. I should have stayed with what I was doing and ignored all these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But it's like, it gets to a point, bro, where it's like, all right, listen, you want my attention? You got it. That's just the way I am. I'll always confront whoever I'm talking shit about. Okay, but these guys are different, bro. I dropped the fucking link, and it's like fucking ghost town. There's tumbleweeds and shit.
Well, right. And that should tell you that they're not somebody who really believes the shit they're saying to you. Because somebody who really believes the shit they're saying to you, say it to you. You know what I'm saying? I think Gunsmoke's a fucking punk. I'm gonna be like, Gunsmoke, you're a fucking punk. I'm not gonna go, you're a punk. And he says, well, come on my channel, let's talk, and run away. Because that's somebody who doesn't really believe what they're saying. They're just trying to hurl an insult and run away. Like the kid that would call you a fag on the playground and you'd run back into the playground and he'd haul ass away from you. It's that type of thing.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the kid that throws rocks at cars that's real fast and knows everybody else is slow and takes off and you all get pinched for what he did.
Yeah.
You, honest to God, have got to just let it go. Cut the people off that are toxic. Do your shit no matter how much they talk about you. Just smile, because that hurts them more than you reacting. It really does. I know it's hard, but it's like I feel bad for Gunsmoke because he never really defends himself.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You know? But he's taken sort of a smart approach of, let me just lay low and do my thing. But now they're looking to go after him because they think it gets at you.
Yeah, exactly.
If they can't get Chris, they're going to go try to get the other Chris. And if they can't get him, they're going to go to common sense. They're going to go to anybody they can to try to instigate shit.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Pretty much.
Disgusting, man. Like, who are these people? It's just
and if you just stop acknowledging they exist, out of sight, out of mind, it may not stop today, but like 6 months from now, they're not going to give a shit. They'll find somebody else to go play with.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, I can't help you. I've told you this, Chris, a million times. That's the best
I know.
I could ever give you is you're married, you're happy, you're safe, you're making money. Why allow these people 10 seconds of your fucking time? Because you know they won't say it to you, bro.
Oh, of course not, bro. Of course not. They won't even say it to me on a screen, no less in my fucking
They'll
face.
shout it outside of their mother's house. Fuck you. And then when you go, what? They'll shut the door.
Yep.
Bullies.
No, you're right, bro. You're absolutely right, man. There's no doubt
Trust
about
me,
it.
If you go the next month and you don't utter a word about any of these people again, you watch what happens. They'll stop. They'll still poke you once in a while. And you'll have some other bozos that'll mention you just to see if they can get you into their sort of drama, because that's the only way they can get views and shit. But I'm telling you, if you just do it, you'll be fine.
I'm gonna remember this convo and say, I don't know if that came true or not, but we'll see. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I won't guarantee you anything. That's for damn sure. But I'll tell you what, though,
it sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah, bro. I don't see it happening myself, but we'll see. Bro, I got something big coming, a Thursday, and I got something following right behind it a few days later. So, I see MRE, in the dark talking about, he ruined his own channel. He destroyed himself. Yeah, okay, let's see. Let's see in a couple days. Bro, trust me, I'm thriving, bro. I'm going to have the biggest interview I ever had, followed by another huge interview. And guess what? They're going to keep fucking coming. And I'm going to continue to grow and things will be just fine for me. But MRE is still, while he's hiding, knowing that he just got exposed, is still sitting there talking all cocky about how FBS is ruined. Bro, I'm ruined?
Your success
I'm fine.
Has to be more important than your hatred. I know that's tough. I know it's so fucking tough, bro. But listen, the last time I checked, money pays the bills. Hatred don't do nothing for me.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But
that's true.
If you got interviews coming up, focus on that. No matter what these people say tonight, tomorrow, I'm focused on my interview. I'm focused on that. Fuck all these people.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a hypocrite because you know me. I'll go the fuck off on somebody, but I also have this sort of rule with myself where they can say a light, they can say I'm a this, they can say I'm a that. They can say whatever they want, but they bring my family into it, then I'm going to respond. But I think if you just let it go, like it really is at the end of the day, how important is it? Would you rather be somebody told me this once. Would you rather be happy or would you rather be right? And that's the key to everything in life. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be right, but I'd rather be happy than to feel like I needed to be right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me,
sounds like
find out this is Confucius.
Yeah, it sounds like a good rule for marriage. But Shinebox said, do you think we could pull all the content creators to form a summit meeting to address everyone's issue? I got to be honest. You guys can comment. Listen, I think it's so far beyond that. Like, there's so much fucking hatred. There's so much history here with, these different beefs and stuff. I don't know if anything's possible anymore. I think the best bet for me as a content creator is just to move on. That's it.
I don't even think you'd need to do that. It's just a matter of, here's the deal. I'm done discussing you. You're going to be done discussing me. If you discuss me, I'm going to discuss you. So, I mean, that's sort of what we've had going on for 6 months, right? And I'm not even involved in any of this stuff. But I just think if you just say to yourself, no matter what they say, I'm just going to let it go, then
yeah, but too many things.
But it doesn't work that way, unfortunately,
Yeah, too many things have happened, and people have taken stuff just way too far.
No, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
These people are irrational. You can't even reason with them. I don't think they don't have the maturity to even be a content creator on here, because they listen to trolls and let the trolls hype them up and get into their head and their emotions, not realizing this is what trolls do. They try to manipulate situations to get people locked up or hurt for their own amusement or have their careers destroyed, whatever.
Well, and that's all the more reason to stay the fuck away from them.
I keep them out of my chat. I block them. I try to keep good people in my chat because I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't even want to talk about them, think about them. I don't want them around. I just want to do my own thing,
Yeah. Ray Schultz. $20. All these clowns defending MRE exposed themselves. You guys made my day. Thank you, Ray Schultz. I appreciate you, bro. And you're helping to make my day. So thank you for the super chat. Go ahead, Jeff. What's up, bro? That laugh, bro. You got the best fucking laugh. I swear to Christ. Go ahead.
In the chat, there's a guy named Mind Reich Exposed. Look at what he said. It just cracked me up.
What'd he say? Let me scroll up.
Oh, that's funny, dude. He said Tony's my dream man. No teeth, this guy. You're crazy. He does though. He got some new choppers, dude, the other day, dude. I seen them.
Yeah, they're
nice pearly white, some new ones, dude.
Yeah.
He got some crispy joints, dude.
Thank you, Mob Entertainment Group. Yeah, I'm not eviscerated. I'm not eviscerated at all. I know it's bizarre, but I'm still here.
Some of these comments are hilarious.
Bro, when you sent me that clip,
zingers, dude.
Let me tell you something. Jeff Canarsie sent me a video clip. I won't say what it was of. Okay, I was out eating. I was at my favorite place, Jackie B's with Shanna the other night, and we're eating dinner. And fucking Jeff Canarsie sends me this clip of himself watching something, and I didn't even hear what he was watching. But that fucking laugh, bro, I almost spit my fucking soda out at the table, bro. I was cracking up. All I could hear is his fucking laugh. I was like, this guy, bro. That shit is hilarious.
When people go on rants on YouTube and they lose their complete fucking mind and they're saying everything that's hilarious, I don't know about everybody else. I laugh at shit like that because it's just when I go back and I listen to shows I did 8 years ago, I cringe. I'm like, oh my God, that's fucking awful. I'm like screaming. But these people apparently don't ever go back and watch anything they do because they're having
I agree.
A demonic exorcism on live stream. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I know.
100%.
I know exactly who you're talking about. And yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's you watch certain people and you're like, holy Christ, what has gotten into them? Like maybe, oh my God, I'm an atheist and maybe we need a priest. Like what the fuck is going on here, bro?
Yeah.
I don't think a priest can help that.
No, I don't think so either. Lisa Farrow, MRE got tonight. What? Yeah. Oh, MRE got tonight. He could pretend he wanted it to happen while we point and laugh. Yeah, no, it's absurd, bro. He kept himself hidden. He made it clear how important it was to him, So, for him now to just be like, I'm glad, nah, bro. But listen, if I'm going to give him credit for anything, it'll be for sticking around and not running away. But that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah, true. Because previously, he always said, I'll deny it till the end. Even if it's me, I'll never admit it, Yeah. But I think it's just at the point now with the info they had, it's just like you can't really deny a video of somebody talking, It's kind of that's kind of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if it
Not much you
wasn't
can
for
say.
those videos, bro, I think if it wasn't for those videos where you could see it's clearly him talking, he probably would have just denied it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think that was a little bit too much. I don't know.
Well, I give him credit. He came out. He faced it like the person he is or whatever. And, but I also knew that there was going to be a bit of deflection on his end, which, a lot of people would do. So, I mean, I just, you know what? Here's my thing. If his thing is going after informants, just go do that. Like, leave everybody else the fuck alone.
Exactly.
I mean, and that's my point. Like, why, if your sole purpose is to do X, Y, and Z, why are you doing F, G, and H? Like, just do that. Just do that.
Yeah. Because they're not accomplishing anything. Going after content creators and shit like that. It just doesn't make any sense. If that's your whole goal, we push back this and that to go after lying informants or whatever the fuck. Why are you doing this? Why are you attacking content creators? Like, how is that? How does that help you record or whatever the fuck?
Well, it's like, it's funny because a lot of people were calling you guys doxers or whatever, but MRE did say you guys didn't even dox him. That Panisi had doxed him months ago.
Yeah,
so
it was already out there, bro.
Right. So
Yeah, it was
I mean,
out there, bro.
Yeah, I heard rumblings of something similar over a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I give him credit for saying that. First of all, I do. That's one thing. Mustache Pete is right. He made the best move he could make coming on camera immediately after.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I do give him credit for not. I do give him credit for not trying to stoke the fire and be like, "Oh, they doxed me. FBS doxed me," because I didn't, and he knows I didn't. So and neither did Gunsmoke, bro. This is just something that's been out there. It was all for everybody to see on Facebook and Instagram all fucking day yesterday. So, people were commenting and shit. They knew about this before today. And some people knew about it long before today. So
no, and I think, I listened to like the majority of what he said, and he really didn't, to be honest with you, like he didn't go balls in on you, either one of you guys. His whole focus was like informants and what he wants to do. And my thing is, if that's what you're going to do, just go do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, bro. If that's all he's doing, then I got no business with him. Then that's it. I don't have to say nothing about him no more. And that could be the end of it. Stick to that, bro.
I think that would be best for everybody.
Yeah, like Kane Shade said yesterday. Kane Shade said, "Okay, well, I'm just going to talk about informants and shit." Okay, if you don't talk about me, I don't talk about you. Same with MRE. If he stops talking about me, bro, I'm not going to say another word about him. That goes for any fucking buddy on here. I give you my word.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and me personally, the only reason I ever even said anything or did anything was when it wasn't about the informants. It was, picking and choosing people to go after and target and support. That's when I was just like, I was out after that. I can't support that. Because you're saying you're only going to go after stool pigeons and do this stuff, but then you're going to start attacking, one person that you don't like, and then supporting groups of people that are, trolling people and doing all this other stuff. That's when, like, I'm out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I supported this guy with all his videos, doing all the A-Light stuff and Jimmy stuff and Bobby stuff, whatever. Do your thing, man. But after that event happened that one time, and he knows what I'm talking about, dude. I was good, man. That was it for me, And I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way. Well, actually, I could tell you that they do. They just won't come on here and say it. I'll put it like that.
And I think, too, also, he could have helped himself when shit happened to other people that was fucked up by either, coming to the aid of somebody else and saying that wasn't cool, that wasn't right, or just don't say anything at all and stay out of it. Because when you kind of say, oh, this one's okay and that one's okay, like that sets a precedent for everybody in the chat to be like, what the fuck? And that's what creates division on all the channels. So, I mean, he is who he is. He's going to do what he's going to do. But I haven't listened to his channel. He had said on Angel's show that he said it was because of you that I stopped listening. And I just stopped listening because I got tired of the hypocrisy.
That's the same thing with me. Same thing, Jeff. Same thing. Exact same thing.
Had nothing to do with FBS.
No, I know, but bro, listen, there's a couple of points here that need to be made. Mustache Pete has it right. Let me read this real quick. Arthur Stewell says, "I respect you for that, FBS, but I can't let a known white racist go around talking trash without giving him pushback. No, listen, I'm not saying that I'm okay with the guy. You know what I mean, bro. Listen, I fight these battles every day. I have been for a long fucking time, but it's kind of time for me to move on. So I don't blame anybody else for going after him, but I'm in a position now where I'm kind of trying to move away from it. So I'm pushing back now. That's what I'm doing. I made this video. I made the video earlier. Listen, if it wasn't for me to some extent, this wouldn't be even happening right now. So how far, and how long do I go with it? And Mustache Pete said, honestly, when he went on your parenting shit with your daughter, he crossed the line for any single dad. That's a big no-no. And yes, bro, that was honestly the breaking point for me. That's when I said, okay, bro, now everything's fair game. Now there's no holds barred. I will do whatever the fuck I want now. Okay, because that was even your rule, never to do what you fucking did, but you did it anyway. So okay. And you only stopped because a mutual friend of ours asked you to. So,
well, and where's everybody else speaking up when that happens?
Nowhere to be found.
If somebody calls you a friend, why aren't they sticking up for that?
Well, they were doing they were doing it, but they weren't doing it online. They were doing it in private.
Oh, yeah.
So you can take that. You can take that for what you want, because I'm telling you right now, dude, and people can think whatever they want. I don't put out my private conversations with people, none of that stuff. But I'm telling you right now, dude, some of the stuff I saw today was funny, dude. I'll just tell you that right now. I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if it's, mob mentality or they're scared or worried or whatever. I really don't know what it is. It's weird, and I'll just leave it at that, man. But
sense, I think you're right. I don't think people are scared of people. They're afraid that the trolls are going to come after them, and they don't want that. And I get it.
Yeah,
I totally get that. So, I
don't blame them.
You can't expect everybody to step forward, but if you have a show, you should.
Yeah, and that's why I don't ask anybody to get involved. I'll take the heat myself. And that's another reason why when people like Jody and MRE say he's using Gunsmoke, and he had Gunsmoke do it because he doesn't have the balls. Let me tell you something. The dude's right here. First of all, Gunsmoke is not my employee. He's my friend. He's my equal. He does whatever he wants. But secondly, Gunsmoke could tell you better than anyone. I go out of my fucking way to protect him and make sure, you know what I mean? If I think he's doing something that's going to cause him or his grandparents or something harm or trouble, I tell him, bro, maybe you shouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, but if Gunsmoke wants to do something, I'm also not his father. I'm not going to tell him, no, you can't do that, bro.
And most of the time I listen to you.
And you've also said that to me too.
And even when
people coming after me and saying stuff like, "Oh, bro, you really don't have to, do that or any of that stuff," from all the, heat you're getting and all this just for being my friend, And the same thing you said with Gunsmoke, why you told him, why you told Gunsmoke to take that video down.
Yeah, I told Gunsmoke, he put it up at 3:30 in the morning, and we thought it was funny for a minute, and then I said, you know what, this guy might really be some kind of fucking lunatic, bro. Maybe you should take it down. Yeah. Okay. And, different things happen throughout the day and we changed our minds. But Gunsmoke, the dude is my equal, bro. He's my friend. So he could do what he wants. And common sense is right. I told him before the show, too. I'm like, bro, if you think this is going to cause you any trouble, don't even join the conversation. So
that's exactly what I say. Because you'll make you'll make up in your mind that, okay, I'm going to do a show and I'm going to go at these guys. I'm going to trash them. I'm going to defend myself. And you'll tell me, hey, I'm going to do this. I don't want you on the show because I don't want you to get any flack from it. I know you don't even fucking care about this whole shit, so just stay out of it,
Bro, you watch my Gunsmoke videos, me and Gunsmoke. There might be one or two, but I never do drama when Gunsmoke is on. I never fight with any fucking buddy. I don't trash people. Me and Gunsmoke will talk about some silly story that's going on, or we'll talk about the mob, whatever it may be, or we'll just sit around and bullshit. But if I know I'm doing something that's going to cause me trouble, I don't involve Gunsmoke because I don't want him getting the flack too. And that's a fucking fact, Jody, you fucking moron. And you too, MRE. So don't, no, I know. Sorry, Gunsmoke. But I don't do anything to get my fucking friends in trouble. I do everything I on my own as a fucking man. So
that is true. I will attest to that.
Well,
and JC, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
Fucking Newport.
You're gonna make me smoke another one.
Then I'm gonna fire up another one. Yeah. Listen. You both went back and forth, right? You both have said what you needed to say. Just move on. Just move on. You'll be a lot happier. Everybody else will. And at least try. You may not succeed.
I agree. I agree. And at least, well, we can on our end do, to do that, and just hopefully, other people follow suit and they just stick to what the mission is for whatever their goal is for their channels, and people that support them, man, and leave it at that. Because all this extra shit and this other stuff is just gone completely out of control, And it's unfortunate. Right. It really is, because there's a lot of good people that are on here, and it's split. It's broken up a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships between people, and that's the worst. At the end of the day, to me, that's the worst part about it,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, definitely. I know, bro. Well, listen, hopefully, man, with this, I'm probably not going to do a show at all tomorrow. I really want to focus on this interview. I have a lot of stuff to watch and a lot of stuff to write. So, I'm not going to do a show tomorrow, and Thursday we'll see what kind of reset we can do. You know what I mean? I'm going to have this interview, and then I got a couple of more true crime shows planned, and then not long after, the 3rd or the 4th, I should have another big interview. So, we'll see what happens. Why do I have an echo? Does anybody else hear that?
I hear.
No, you're good.
It's not.
I don't hear anything.
All right.
It's subtle.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully, bro, this will be the start of something new on Thursday. Listen, I don't even bother promising anything anymore because I can't stick to that shit. But we'll see what happens, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's better for everybody. Just,
Definitely.
if you can. But if you can't, you can't.
Yeah.
God knows I'm bad at this shit myself. And I'm sure, based on some of the nasty grams I'm getting, that I'm sure tomorrow will be a very nice day for me, but I'm not going to respond to any of it. There's no point. I have no skin in the game. You're my friend, and I don't care who fucking likes it or hates it. If they don't like it, then they're not my friend. It's as simple as that.
I appreciate that, bro. Listen, I appreciate it from all of you. I want to thank all you guys, bro, for even coming on here with me, because I'm fully aware that this shit could cause you some kind of problems. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it, man, from each one of you. And common sense, bro, like you always have my back. You've been in all kinds of battles for me, bro. So don't ever think that I'm not grateful, man. I appreciate you a lot. All of you too, Jeff, and
listen, at the end of the day, you don't need to thank me for anything, man. I'm a friend, dude. That's who I am. I'll do it for any one of my friends regardless. And if we agree or disagree, we could talk about stuff like that in private, but I'm not just going to, cut off somebody's friendship over something that's said or a mistake that's made or a judgment, whatever. We could talk about it and figure it out. And people that can't respect that, I feel sorry that you don't have friends like that then, because when you do it, you'd want that same courtesy. And I'll just say that,
No, I got you. Yeah, definitely, bro. Now, listen, with you three guys, it's one thing. I always know where I stand. You know what I mean? Everybody else, listen, I got you guys, I got Jimmy, and everybody else I'm not worried about, man. You know what I mean? I started this thing all by myself anyway. So for these guys to sit around and think that I need to be friends with a bunch of content creators, they're out of their fucking minds. I couldn't get rid of you fast enough. You know what I mean? I was shaking you off one at a time, like every week. Like,
so
there goes Joe.
True.
There goes Vinny. Get rid of these fucking guys.
I guess the last thing I'll say before I kill myself with these cigarettes is that at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, and it goes for everybody, including myself, if you're busy working hard on the things that are important to you, like your channel, your content, then you don't have time for that shit and that nonsense. And I know it's tough. I went through it for a decade, and it took me 7 years to figure it out. But I find that I want to kill people a lot less when I just ignore. Just ignore. Keep it moving. Unless it's something about your family and your kids, then you have to. I get it. But Chris, you're a lot smarter than that. And I've told you that a million times, but you're bullheaded like me. We're both.
Yeah, I know, bro, but you're right, bro. What I was doing a week ago or so, that week straight, bro, it was one of the most relaxing fucking weeks. I didn't watch anything. I just did my writing and planning and stuff. And it was fucking nice, bro. So maybe maybe starting Thursday, I'll get back to that. I'll at least give it a shot.
I think that's
all you can do. All you can do is try. At least you did. You can rest your head on your pillow and said, "I tried."
Yeah, sure.
That's a hell of a statement right there on the screen. That's absolutely true. 100%.
Yeah, Jimmy Calandra. Yeah, but people have shown their true colors. If they show you who they are, believe them. Yeah. So listen. We've said all we need to say. This guy. we know what he is now. We know what he's all about. We know how he really feels in his head and in his heart, and it ain't pretty. Okay, it's ugly. So you guys, as far as any of the other content creators, subscribers, feel free to do what you want. I mean,
Thank you, Pete.
It's unbelievable to me, and I don't care. They'll make a big thing out of this, like I give a fuck. But it's unbelievable to me that a guy just got exposed as a white supremacist, and his subs went up. Okay, so that's the climate we're in, bro. This is the community we're in.
That's society today.
That nobody left. More people joined. So I mean,
not only subs, but
yeah, his best show
an incredible amount of money was flowing in from people too. It's just all right.
Yeah.
Well, that don't surprise me though, because it was kind of like, I understood that in the views, because I mean, this is a guy that people have been, hundreds of people, thousands of people have been listening to for 10 months or so. So I wasn't shocked it was his biggest show and he made a lot of money. You know what I mean? I don't care about that. I just can't believe, bro, that you can see that even the good people on here don't seem to be walking away from this shit, and that's fucking that's a little scary.
I had wished he did it on the show when he was going after A-Light or something like that, or Gravano or one of these guys. You know what I mean? I would have rather him got it and made a bunch of money off that stuff. That's just my opinion. But whatever.
I know. Yeah, me too, personally. But hey, it is what it is.
Disappointing, man, in a couple of ways. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
tomorrow is a new fucking day.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, bro. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes now. We still have 244 people.
Damn.
So everybody please hit the like button. I gotta go and get to sleep. I'm sure all you guys got shit to do.
Yeah.
So subscribe to Mob Talk Radio, subscribe to Gunsmoke the Don, and just be awesome to Common Sense. And that's about all it takes.
That part.
Yep. So anybody got anything they want to say before we bounce?
Merry Christmas.
You're in the wrong season, pal.
Hey, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
There you go.
Crickets.
Too soon? Too soon?
And a happy fucking New Year. Yeah, too soon.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Tony Action Tech. Tony's at the Tony
Action. That's Tony SoFlo, I believe. Thank you, bro. Thank you very
Tony
much.
SoFlo.
What's up,
Tony SoFlo? What's up, my man? Miami Homes.
You got something you want to say to me, mate? Thank you, Tony, bro. You're the man, bro. Thank you for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate you, bro. And you're always welcome on here. So thank you, man. I had a good conversation with Tony today, so on the phone.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, guys. So listen, I guess that's it. You guys hang on for a minute, and we'll just talk for a second after the show. But
let's do it.
All right. Everybody in the chat, everybody watching, I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for all the donations and everything. Shinebox, thank you. And that's it, guys. I love you all. And until next time, salute.